ena ye pu ekohwe edi ani edi akire enti nei sa wo yoba na se bimpraduasa wanimu dua yi enye fe na se wonni physical attraction bia wo ho a be ma ne hu a ebe kye no a wo bebre pa ebe ye dene se wo benya be ma ene no abobra agye se ebia wo sika mroso obi ene youth na aba no ne omode nam no nanso omu refi sa beyond physical beauty no bibi ewo nipa ni mu a obetimi eyepie na aboa abrabo no empani se aboa no ne ntakra na ma ne ho ye fe nanso ntakra bone de fanyinam kwatere kwa wo ho fe na esu ne ban a eti wo mu no etan wo de kwan anie enkama wo nya tan na da suban pa edi ene obi a wo spec obi epe nipa ne natena abobra o hwehwe spec miniaba o perspec be ma tenten gram o what 6 packs o refi say 6 packs no echi no e bia nipa no habo a beast like character e woni mu a wanya 6 packs ene 10 gram no akoduru fiawie no ho na abehu se hyehye minua be ma onso wasi so na pese wo choose life partner so share physical attraction ene ahofe ya nipa ni kura na hwenimu na hunu se bibi pa woni mu a wo de ne kwatena wo fie a obeboa ama wo fie etimi aye krabehwe ababa wa wasi so susufa wo ho to a ho ofe so onna nya dan ne ho ofe ne mpokua sisi so kama sade me de esisi so anopai trese tuoi owo bi me maame bi a oya tachiman ode maya he saa ne be sa mema him free say be ya ships trese omo wo hips ehhehye omo ti mema ne ba na omo sem na omo sem kai se ahofe wo hoi entuaka na suban so te se nyinsan wodi sia enye ye eye dan a dapro ebepie enti ahofe na kata suban no so eno na ade aba obra wan pes ayi suban pa bi anhye wo mu amfa nantenti be ma no obefo akotena ne fie wo kyena suban no a woda no adie nti no wasan ede woba enko besie mekoya ma san aba obra de ma chinchine a ahofe no de wo koyo susuban no ede woba enti ebeye se ye be hwehwe de woni pa ne mu su ene ban papa etini mu a obetimi di aboa ebra wode wo ho kobo no ewo abrabo mu esense ye be hwe de etua aniwa ti anopai yamfa wei enya futuo na oba wasi so a wo hwehwe be ma 10 gram te sa abeku kra de oni 6 packs ne no fo na abobo ebia na abeku ni suban wonya nso enti pe be ma obetumi aboa wo na yi abonten niema no a uhunu no efiri ho na beboa ye nyina na yetimi abobra e de akọ yanim ti anopa ye ba ya ya futuo kakra nie yamfa bintu ye kotodwemu ai na emmoa ye na yetimi akọ yanim na ne esi ye ni so daache no ye duru ho yada mu nyina se asopa wo hoyi bene se enche asem eti Kojo
kache wasam no watchroom nti say oko 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7
okay
on sena Israel hia ohene foforo tina the prophet hwehwe no na agya no ne di nkomo se esese ohwe bro de ohu ewa ni so no nti wasem no de wotwrom tina se wonya hwe
I wasn't too sure meaning say and someone ye kan ye the share bible no so bia na ni bible no mai
ofene na bukuifo no e price o because na ho fe no suban nye
Ejamujafo wa ho fe do beko na usuban no e de waba yeguso a na yefiada nti nyema no ye bobo ne ntantantantem cocoa board de me say akase ye beka se chief executive no omo aka no omo nante firifie kwa adwuma na Ghana kokuakuafo ahu se afa ene enkoba ye betimi edi akire on se cocoa board of directors ka akire sisi say de said de nyema no akunti no efisa abria akopem sa afe no beko na wieye meeting on beko bia nye setting allowance pese makoku akuafo hu se nyema na ekoso no ha wo pa nti say board for no de no na board meetings no once in a quarter nti yemfa no say 4 meetings nti say 10,000 obi akra na we check your membership no of about 12 or say 15 every quarter be sika omzo save the amount say omai no so that's about cocoa board and the efforts that they are making, but we are bringing you top of your morning, Maestro.
Offer my share say new ko no free hona yentimi hwese de be si ko offer cocoa board ya you di hu nkomo de bi di hu nkomo na no adam be di nkomo about a release about bunting concerning the salaries so senior staff on so by 20% and other staff on so by 10%. But now man come once sa as one kind say we check cocoa board as an institution currently as we speak, you know, there is a particular problem, and the main problem over there, no, they need to build it and then restructure every problem be a wohonum. Send be a cocoa board, a bit me a fan into my pa edifra. Of Enra, send your work and can be in shame. And a cocoa board of directors, essence so this public notice ebetuja and that infuni so. And they were saying say almost certain allowances are omukwa in every quarter biano in 4 times in a year no omukwa omujeno. They are not taking it anymore. Offer o check brofule na omu wavy, that means voluntarily omu free omu pem Kaakyire Ghana for say omu de check on minor offer. This will not solve the problems that cocoa board is facing.
I think that a more symbolic to show say it is a ye aba obi a won ni tifie na we decide say won so obehye tuntum say de be ya nipa no behu say de ekoso no won so one no na
ekoso offer me mentality ne de enye say no say eko offer the problems within cocoa board currently as we speak offer cocoa board omuye choked when it comes to employment. We have we have some staffs over there at cocoa board offer they in 6Am no casino. They are not doing anything important at the offices. Why don't you restructure the institution by making sure say the overstaffed people no more offices no you made and I you with most of these offices.
But there's a challenge with a juma any aketua ente so ana say ye Kaakyire nkofo say munkofi because say fane say opese nipa 2000 ekofia you must have a package for them because obia on the conditions of service this say 1 month kra maybe 1 month with the number of years o ma ye adwuma say sika no a opese u save no if you have to send 3000 workers home you are looking at chunk sika kese pa na ode. I personally do not believe say yeah, tie salary so ne yeah board meeting yenye no many omo nya adwen
of emfa the cocoa board that we expecting
and no cannot be a solution. I'm sure say
the problems
akuafo no hwe say enne Mprimprin.
Yeah.
Deɛ na moya ama.
Deɛ na moya ama.
Mfie mienu echi deɛ na moya ama. Mfie na echi deɛ na moya ama. I'm sure that is what the cocoa farmers are looking
for.
So, medium term, long term. And she said, na aban pese oye. Ebeboa. But in brain,
what are you doing?
And then And I think that problem omo wo communication.
Yeah.
In chiremu wo ensem a abanim. Fi say, yeso obia ode ni cocoa ekoye. Say ye tua you bet you 3,600 no and the amount
but then you so
what you say obia or didn't ko ye and come aye this is say 2,500 no on count
there be
e one what the one there e beba no one na say ene say wo de ba dia e say basan chiremu no and come no share from last week no nipa dodo sen
eno mate ase
eno mo te sa nkyeremu no ase nti problem no eye enkomo a esese cocoa board mpanimfo edi
e de kire cocoa farm
e de kire obi bia oye oman ba se obete nkomo no ase otima se ena maketua ena opese utu anamon wo ho nti union leadership no ena sesa oni wo mudi nkomo na mo ka kire wo mo se anamon se na nka ye pesi yetu especially to say the enra papa ni chire mu say 9% government salary increase a bama obia and nam se cocoa board adwuma omso omwo haunti no ya ama omu bi nti de esese nkonya 9% a ya ama ni bi no se se nipa no kwose o te na katua so a na se wo yo obi a wo pese wo bo no na obla na so o ti ase nti omu de ne de so omu kan se omu ne omu mpanimfo nya adwen a meta won achi wo sa asem so ese so omu ne omu di nkomo na omu ma omu hu ne ekoso again the issue about yes so what Land Cruisers 9 what pickups I think that again omu communication team
no
and clarifying common
na omu
e am passe ya to 4 Land Cruisers denti ne to 4 Land Cruisers no se some pickups na mo ato a botaya mo de to ye ne ye din because asem bia nchiremu ba ene bema se nipa no no nya adwen kra ote asem no ase ba se de koko nsem no e na omagya ma bibia egum no board meeting
your offer that's the reason why I'm saying it's offer o hwe nkomo bebrebe na o hwe brofa kese o matrogu public notice we so offer it will not solve the problem say cocoa board what cocoa farmers na pay ni say immediately see here na do na cocoa for the time cocoa prices in the world market go from now finally ways and means to sustain the farm gate price. He founded ways and means to make sure so obetua cocoa farmers sika dia more by not reducing their price money. He find that particular way so obetua cocoa farmers sika dia more eno no a efa aka no to no so obekọ kan dey free honom. Baby a cocoa board aba bedru no. It is not about the cocoa board as an institution. Find ways and means to make sure say cocoa farmers now and the government they are say reduce some price from 3,600 to 2,500 no. Find ways and means to communicate with them and tell them this is the problem that we are facing in the global world market offer. Because when you go to Ivory Coast, the entire mass say cocoa farmers now pledge say they will sell their farmlands to Galamsey people. They will sell their farmlands to most of these people to destroy their farm. No, the entire market and say woko Ivory Coast more din koma culture say on the world market. You have to cocoa prices so. It's Ghana. I didn't hear no. But offer Oko Ivory Coast, they have maintained their price tag.
No, but 2 days ago it came up said almost a reduction in their pricing.
No,
offer reduce you.
Sir,
reduce you.
I'm the communicate crab that effect. Say
maintaining your price tag no. So meaning say Randiabi and then a pound for more cocoa board. What did they do exactly at the world market? Offer me kasi michirema, you will know say you pay for no cocoa board anymore. Offer. Omoni cocoa no koto chacha wo honmu. They took that risk. In common when you study the world market and when you study how Ghana in cocoa board in penny for a koto chacha now we share quite agricos sponsor fast so a tom muku yen crofon koto chacha honum and I'm fan my and currently I speak no the reality no is bounded on these cocoa farmers so money faces that reality but meanwhile they've sacrificed a lot for 140 years if you are talking about one commodity as sustaining the economy of Ghana it is about the cocoa. It is about the cocoa no, and that sustaining the economy for quite a period of time. And all that you need to do to thank these cocoa farmers and say, we reduce some price tag. We have a catcher say senior staff, one staff for you have to almost 20%, 10%. After certain allowance for cocoa board directors, you have to so say almost the actual minor. This is not what we are looking for. Mumbedim come papa fancy cocoa farmers and Ghana for of a system no kasi. Enrayai, Mary Zisika, Ediama, LBC4, of a Sikana Mode Coy, no. So, also Edema Coco, a cratch for no moon grassing grassena, and so now the same doing Comoa, and so because Coco a cratch for the bit to be fee.
And Miss Webby will be fee.
A bill offer what Cobo sound or down on that. Me papa Kwame from Pond down on that. What Cobo Bosia. And the chair cocoa farmers because when you say the government they will car, buying the car, yeah, so now as the government they will car, who cost over from Usikabeba.
But only problem here,
the problem they say, says the canna and Rayano, cocoa board for Triadema LBC for one LBC for resist candy woman of an enson because we treat 3,600 and the mass of the cocoa farmers are or Tom Cuckoo.
But you bet you 3,600 now, man. So the argument is no more about say, yeah, Tisso. The argument is a breben and Isikan beba.
Yes.
Okay.
Sikana wahin or Tiffy or down on that. Or down on that. A big cross sebi, cocoa sikana na be brenade show manum school. Meaning cocoa of answer as a man come
now. I said, I'm only me dinner of it.
What's your offer?
I'll find a light.
Oh, and I'm so. There you. I read here. I don't know. I'm
offer cocoa farmers no.
Yes.
Bebrina sikaya kakra. And a bit show mama at your school.
And we are no correct.
Cocoa farmers sikaya kakra or jisikaya udina fe. Of Odina few was the crown as not on Toshe, on Tomeko, on Tojini, on Tomu, Bibiano, or Quefuma Winya. And the Abaya now, almost a confanotia and a confanotia from last month to Beppin Samri, emergency Umenia, a cocoa farmers.
Raphael, I am
confanoche. Concentration
now, go farmers live free here. You do be good.
On pressure costro.
And you do more free.
Obi create
pressure to one. You do more back.
I can send the pressure rule. You scan to the pressure rule. Obi pesika. I got a no ayaresa. Onye sika no nti ofa pese ni pano yeden. Wo no obewu. The pressure the number confanoche.
Kache nzema ni wu na nisika.
Ofa net sika no government dey na moye. Cocoa board dey na moye. O so rabbe for trouble for kakrake we dey abeto. That's the reason why some of the people are saying say Rania be oye incompetent. Nti yin free home.
Na o say.
Me say oye incompetent. Ofa Jumedi no mukodi wo hono no. Me say omo the cocoa board no cocoa beans omo no koto chacha wo ho. Debate na yin say for over 100 years ni offer. Abrofo na ye found the from say mo kran promote say forward contract sales no mo be di years no. Eno an be di years no mo de bargaining for negotiations e world market. At the time Obekaya in the early 1940s, world market prices of cocoa they wanted to reduce the price of cocoa farmers. But for say akutumu and a original so even those times cocoa farmers fought the colonial masters. Now we buy also we reduce price of. We are talking about the cocoa farmers sikao. We are talking about offer share so wako in himself for sales contract which is 70%, 30% now they are di uncommon market so. Okoye no buy no 70% no pay cancel. Now they are pet pre-financial trade contract offer pre-financial trade contract say what ade na wo catch ni pakro ne say o deliver e de mawa e na wo betua ne ka offer broni bi ni wo one obedi san komo no kege oni wo mo maka no emphasis sika no nhye nsem da wo mo ntimi determine the price tag of your cocoa on the world market. They will determine the price tag of your cocoa. Meanwhile, in your country, you don't have any cocoa processing company forming these cocoa beans raw materials into secondary product yield revenue.
But is it not the reason why a new way of going about it?
Offer, we are not looking at the new way, the old way, the traditional way. Economy, mixed economy. The only way that we are looking is a cocoa farm Mexicano.
Sustainability. The only way you bet me ama cocoa for going forward is to process the raw cocoa.
Yeah.
And I can say medium long term there. But in plain there, pesika. No muntia cocoa for naka.
For a sea commander factory since 1964. Intimi produce just 50,000 tons of sugar. It is our medium one when I say we are in this country.
Now, cocoa processing, they have been processing 45% already.
Yeah.
And now we are Minister Becca, and if we will process 50% locally. Now 5% normally are Canada now.
5%?
Yes, they were processing 45% already.
Of what the area go?
No way.
They pay for the Messi cocoa farm. Messi, oh, never run the cocoa for not offer. Emergency, yeah, you were
oh, father, now I got that one.
There be more for farming from Pondo with fee.
Then, when they don't call Confanoche,
cocoa catches Cano, LBC food trees.
When they don't call Confanoche,
offer a similar to me copy Confanoche.
And I acquire no cocoa
form pressure or so. It means Swiss is also Confanoche, some treso, and mentia. Dementia, all because of cocoa farm Messica. And of course, if a baby near Omoye demonstration. Because Sankore, Omoye demonstration. Because of Sessikana Maya, also what is 2,500? Of what is so 1,000?
Until 2,500.
Sorry, what is so 1,000?
1,038.
1,038 more.
Say, why didn't come on a woody?
Me didn't command the Cocoa for us, didn't command the Cocoa board for say, Sanya Mana or Modibe to a fray, you know. Mino.
Now, when you who watches the watchman?
Yes.
Why the barber tray Musab and Papa so much son, you know, salaries.
Salary, no, I can't matter.
I'm call a sitting no allowance or money. Why the pay slip and never barber tray? See,
Cocoa board stars no. Bosumia Kitchesi call Modia.
Abusafo mo bread na mo hwe nda ne da enkomo no say ya na say ye chradwen so chradwen on 020-754-3637 chradwen won komo ho sabie ye dan ye ho ye ba agudie bu nsam ye de ni nyina ebrewa no pay fache television so Gab Edinina Ebrewa no pay Abu Mache
Bejo's over.
Boko there.
No one dem pana patch.
Wahu sie no dance die kyereze wo ya akomkyena na se wo ya akomkyena.
Over the question we dia me boa miniano. They told me China. Bibia akokama.
Ebeboa because omo eze ye che omo ne ma na eze hu omo eye no.
Ehun hia pa.
Yamfa ahusiesie no ankoche obi ade a onye bi.
Ehun hia pa.
Enti wo ya azumi ana se wo sha atade aboa.
Kichi, say me wo.
Se ne kra ye dwuma.
Me se fia me won kofu bebre omo ye. Nkramo form.
Me
department kwa me wo mi.
Ana me say entade hyemu mmoa ana se wo ya azumi ni bi.
Toda so ale ashata de ato.
Abujafo aropei said the ekeka kon ya mbeli to obi nyaso. Abu fast sports in the bread.
Honorable Akwaba Ediba Fache TV Breno na associate trase Ebomode etimi ede agudi onseba Babira metimi edema sports update on Daybreak. Na ere na the next 25-30 minutes no koma hodo na ewra metimi ede amano ne na afiso no afi 7 beto aso etimi ede amanra owramo e parliament apifoko ekokodi nkoma akra enche kra and the honorable sports minister Honorable Kofi Adam said confirming some of the sports fan biba ababe rama ebabe bwana Ghana efa na goodie munsem enye football nko eni eba ne Alexis eba ne ze ne die keka ho na ni na ebere na yetimi abon bra ne enkonko ya ban ne kananra odi nkomo parliament no eno confirming edi amaye se ono ankasa na ketwi obeje no na akwakweze penyidie obomodi edikan ebo kwan trene no erito no mo wechi no enso etimi afa na mo no so na munkomo no se na obomodi echichi muzo no ankasa ne bosome ba kumienu ereko enimu akitwa no obepress the sports fan no odebetum na aboa na dwade no krabe say enodi ne nkomo no eriche.
I will donate 2 months of my salary to the Ghana Sports Fund effective February 2026. If we expect, bring everything that you have. Right, Honorable Speaker, let me repeat to the hearing of those who didn't hear that in that spirit, I will donate 2 months of my salary to the Ghana Sports Fund effective February 2026. If we expect the private sector to invest, if we expect federations to reform, if we expect young athletes to commit, then leadership must also commit. I respectfully call on members of this House, ministers of state, and the executive to support this fund in tangible ways. Government has delivered the framework. We must now. I will donate 2 months of my salary to the Ghana Sports.
That's the lawyer command Odwani Chairman, the Honorable Sports Minister, Honorable Kofi Adams, a Bomoderi Tuja. Yere Honsemo Eramu Kama Petimi, Eddie Amanyo Lonko, and Ra Commodity Aurona, a Coso Miami Boss, Odwani Chemo, or Brekum West, our non MP. Or Obojumandino, your friend Dixon Che Dia, Dudona friend of Quabranches Tuga, or also Bomoderi in Como, a confirmation also Nemoa, or the Buana Sports Funnel. This
act is the creation of parliament. It is therefore important that we parliamentarians will support, advocate for seed funding for this money, and also play effective oversight to ensure transparency, accountability, and management of this fund. As has been shown by the Honorable Minister, as a passionate football administrator and sports administrator, I also donate 1 month of my salary, net salary, to support this fund. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for indulging me.
Eltia lawyer command no West Brekum MP Honorable Dixon Chedia, AK Kwamrache Stuttgart, also just in a bosom back Kaakyire or Bomodina no dia tunabwa, ma nema odona 8 Kaakyire power the sports fund in Komono, to so call so, Hono Mami Honorable Mama Yariga, Ninkoma, Alonso Ebo Modin Edienra, or Parliament, in Alpha, sports fund one and me, and pin for her iron to Tiana say, and also no Edin in Komono, Ediche.
That my chief whip has decided to embarrass all of us. And so my chief whip says I should announce that he is committing 3 months of his salary. Mr. Speaker, after that, I will invite the Office of Special Prosecutor to come and find out how he's going to survive for the 3 months. From what sources of income he's going to survive for the 3 months.
Eltia lawyer command the Obomodi estimated to Honorable Vicente Kwawasifwa, Otafo, MP no Onozonra, on a sports fund or parliament see, and also Din in Komono, Ediche.
Major competitions that we have is not only the World Cup. We have 2 other major competitions. But the sports ministry is struggling to even rig in funds to be able to support the World Cup. What that means is that we do not want this law to risk being just a passed legislation without proper execution, without being able to rig in funds to support the sports fund. And so I will use this opportunity to call on all well-meaning Ghanaians to be able to support the fund. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, just about some 2-3 weeks ago, the committee also visited all the infrastructure that we have as far as the sports fraternity is concerned. We came to the Accra Sports Stadium, we went to the Boteman. Mr. Speaker, it was an eyesore. Maintenance culture at our various sports infrastructure is so bad to the extent that as parliamentarians, as committee members, as people who are part of policy making and
Eltia lawyer command no Honorable Vicente Kwawasifwa, Oramo Tafono, and an area MP Obojma Parliamentary Select Committee on Sport. Or a member, and Jesse will be uncommuniamwa. Na yentimi enye sports fan izanze Ghana about the major tournament in football no enye World Cup nko a ye wara tournament ayeko okoye various stadia na o sere ne mesi kwa edu bebi a e was ye na ye maintain na etimi ye qualify ye man international games out na yetimi hosti yenko ye ni nkomo ne Honorable Samia Oku enso e bomode ye kan de na on the ozisika na dwete de ene sere ne mani siko no ono a cheche ni nsemu sei. And
maintenance. Again, I believe when all sectors of our economy, from farmers to bankers to insurance institutions and all that are involved, including our cocoa farmers when they also have what they are supposed to get, each and everyone can generously contribute towards this. But the last point that I would like to make and also emphasize on is that it cannot be driven by just individual donations. That will not be sustainable because the expectations from the sports fraternity, Mr. Speaker, is quite huge. And the task ahead for the Honorable Minister, for me, will be to work hand in hand with all the stakeholders that I've discussed with him too in confidence. And I believe that in sharing that with the broader face of our country, people will find it much more engaging, get the media involved, get corporate Ghana involved, and get the various stakeholders that can help drive it. But on this note, I want to commend him for this statement, and we believe that all of us are here to support him in this direction. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Speaker, silver and gold I have none, but I have ideas to contribute. Thank you very much.
Eltia lawyer command wa bomodi etimi ede atuga chese ne kweze yeje ha na jeze du bibia entimi mwa madwumadi na epesi edi no enko enimu saati ne onkofo a ye involve mo serebe ebeba ababe ya setena ebo mane makoye parliament nra ono sport fan no na uze parliament ye baba mu bomode cheche nsema wodo na mu a na ano edi ye papa yenko na Abdul Fattah Dauda Lion yem Black Stars ni goalkeeper stream na ne we di nkomo area fa Benjamin Asare ho na enti nkomo ne Lion edi area fa no.
I've been in that position before, so because it's in the team as a Black Stars player, and that's my department. So anytime they play the game, I get in touch with him, with his goalkeeper coach. We share ideas, we give feedbacks for the way how he can improve as a goalkeeper and as individual. So I keep advising him to stay focused because the physical team saw you playing in the Premier League, in the local league, and then you were selected. So you need to stay focused and then keep doing what you know to do best. So I think he's doing well for himself and for his club, being a captain, a leader, and then a commander. You know, it's not easy. For that position, definitely, you know, you need to be criticized if things are not going well. That's how it should be. But for now, I think he's staying focused because he's someone who listens. If you talk to me, listen. So he's a fast learner, he's coachable. So I'm happy for him. He's doing well for his club.
Until no ye command na jeze Lion apo modere to your Black Stars of Ghana and goalkeeper string no jeze Asare obi aka semontie oboge bi awie no edi nkomo na bibi Asare adu no edu order ozo no shase no die impose no na oyi local goalkeeper na obo edwuma de ma Shanti Gold Bobo Korutu girize ene afutu we den kakrakra edwuma no ye no e da nkofo bi twa wadapa ode no tu echi ofa de o ma ho hia no na ode abobra na bibia akoye pe timi area ma mama me Rocky Jamina amze ye confirm ye de man chekra za wakwa say jare ne rehab no ne said in recovery na ACL kwa na jese ACL no kakra ono so enche obe recover na wa baba be jama boa maniama koye pere amantini recovery no ena ne Rocky so no ashase a ejiri semrisim no obeba na wa baba boa ma bibia koye pa era ma girl sakra heart for kiakwa anim no the Ghana Premier League Day 23 over the weekend matches outdoor na ebetimi akoso a ano edimpa na say nete nyambo a ochena Vision FC 3 PM Bobichem United and afi Sunday 3 PM pound out of Florence Bebo Gold Stars Ediana Football Club Eboho United Karela United Ebebo 11 Wonders FC Samates omonso no bebe Joma na so na game a ebe koso no omonso enemy diema edi abweni baseke Holy Stars so no ebe Joma na so no omo ene Swedu All Blacks edi abweni Young Apostles enso ebe Joma na so no omo ene Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko etimi edi abweni eno fio na okowani ma ara game a ebe romo no Nations Ebebo Dreams FC na face no 3:30 PM no ena game back Iromo Accra Sports Stadium a Boboko ye from Accra to folk ejom na so no mo Brekum Chelsea edi abweni yanko amanone na Mombash Digital Satellite semenka emfa Jose ope decoder no original ones now be you so enjoy pa zene o papa now restaurant me pacho ene bash eni nkomo ya ka se multi choice Ghana agena to muntine hone wo so kokoju DSTV decoder no ozeme kan fancho zene o subscription na sano obo modern na o trebe na oberhe na wedwujuma renew the amount na for Ghana bibia o papa na restaurant trebe no ezanzo special decoder or de ebema de tianeze oni ndi nkomo na okacho zo de bemo amani ma kan wakoma tu ya mezanze ni juma de no di no eya de ho tia ohwe na waboama bibia akoye peramanti abrepo junction mepacho Kotoko Junction shipum hona wunya bash digital satellite for the number no 0556 287757 0556 287757 and 0206 0601 0206 060174 now on a bash digital satellite edin komo bash digital satellite bash ni decoder ni na daroma ye romu dan de nyina ebomode ebojuma na kama pa etimi erema yanko ye ni nkomo a eno aju UEFA Europa League no ye bomode ma matches awodo na eroma na no edin a result a ye record ye no say ni bi ekoye boboku from brand omo anhye bi ma Bologna ekobo mo eka bako era fi Dynamo Zagreb Boboko ne share bako ma Genk ebo mo miensa Fenerbahce na shebia ma Nottingham Forest Boboko no ekobo mo miensa Paul Thessaloniki eshemi no amo share bako ma Celta Vigo mom ekobo mo na Celtic nso no share bako ma VfB Stuttgart ekobo mo eka na Metropole and shebia ma FK Sylvanas Vesda ekobo mo bako ena Ludogorets Razgrad ebo mo no ema Fenerbahce Boboko no etimu bako Panathinaikos eshemi no ema Victoria Pleasant elso eshemi no a na no edempa na nas Mame Ortega era fe goalkeeper fene Ederson ni na ze obeki a Manchester City ewene treble no na omo na goalkeeper so omo bojuma etimi ede ema club no ra aniji zeme wo nezo omo ko ekokushi omo ho a na jeze na omo didi omo come after the game no Ezanso Ortega ejana na so bojuma etimi ede man Nottingham Forest Boboko no en Ederson so no ejamu yejuma ede ma Fenerbahce after the game no edempa after the game no era new coach awaba ababefa Nottingham Forest and no your friend Victor Pereira odi nkomade fa the players no anyway now wakwa kunya say eno kan nsem no edeche
the quality of the players, the quality of the players, I ask them to express themselves on the pitch with organization. Was what I asked them, and they did it.
How pleased were you as well to have 3 different goal scorers out there?
Yes, and we have chance to score, I think, more 2 goals, but it was a very good result. We are in half time. We need to be consistent. And the schedule is tight. It's very difficult. Liverpool next game, and after Fener again in the middle of the week. Everyone must be ready to help the team, and this is what I ask them to be ready to.
The lawyer command PP for Victor Pereira and Paul Mondieri to after no MVP no kwede ma Morilo oye Brazilia o jamo boejuma team ede ma Nottingham Forest. Onzo no e kasere for the new coach omanya na omono no boejuma see e no nso di ne command che.
Murillo, congratulations on a first win under the new manager. Just take us in that dressing room right now. What's the mood like amongst you and your teammates?
That's perfect. It's a big win. We did a great job. I think the first game of the new GAFA was very good, very wonderful. Actually, everyone make a good job, not just me, but everyone. I did a good score. I helped the team. I did a good job. But now we need to rest because we have more 2 games in a row. Liverpool Sunday and another game against Fenerbahce at home, and we need to rest properly to play that 2 difficult game.
Well, you did get your goal.
The lawyer command Brazilia your friend Murillo and Paul Mondieri to Janra after so nyago esenya MVP no and odin command che Ngolo Conte ejamede ma Fenerbahce nra onyakwenya ebo ejumani beromo dincho e ka miensa omo ntimi anhye bi after the game see na France ni no so eden command jai.
A disappointing night for Fenerbahce. How did you see it from your perspective?
Yeah, disappointed. It's not the result we wanted. I think being 2-0 down in the first half is not the best way to start the game. We scored the 3rd goal. We tried to react. At the end, we lose 3-0. It's not what we wanted. I think we could have done better. But the leg is not finished. We have the second leg, and we have to go with a lot of desire, a lot of hope, and the belief that we can do better.
What do you think was...
The lawyer commanding Ngolo Conte area to your more disappointed cinema Uncle Yentimia Famoma na jesa no edi papa musem no ye di area metimi area master ye da su jamo edin komo etimi ere mandia yenko yenim na eren sema do na ye bobo etimi ere ba no edempa na no garata sa o maso ye o captain Moro Ikadi ebomode di ne birthday na birthday no komo ne sere niam esi ewura no se na feeling no esiete.
Muchas gracias a todos. Thank you very much everyone. Es un placer poder compartir 33 acá con todo este equipo. Esperemos el mejor regalo va a ser seguramente pasar en fase de Champions, seguir ganando partidos y seguir ganando títulos todos juntos como hicimos 4 años. Muchas gracias y feliz Ramadan para todos. Thank you very much.
LTL lawyer the Roman named Mario Icardi at the age of 33 or her said any teammate in about support on an Eddie Papa. No, so former Arsenal midfielder, your friend Mesut Ozil Kokuramo Bangladesh. Na Okono onzo wani HMO ewo taking part of my president your friend Erdogan. And a bomb no any delegation ya na president never can be omo kokuku du yeri and a present a special award edema Mesut Ozil after no obomodia refugees camp no omo ko ye no kwadana ewo no one omo bobo a ode no so to so na enjoy a otumuza ade no na efe papa na one omo bobo no na akono obobo ba kutu na hwese dem kwada no e baba bitu ede efam Mesut Ozil na otumuza mpa na niama de ye kama pa so etimi ede emana munkomo no ye di ewura na niama koye pa etimi ede ama one ade a tisa eno no e di ewura mo no bare nya na ntia ze convoy a after so mu ye we ni nyina wi a na omo ba no ekokunya akwenhia na akwenhia no yezi driver ni prayer ma bi mu prayer barantia yenya no echese Mesut Ozil any other ones na omo no ifiteki e baba bewura no ya de omanko ankwankunya prebia entie no ye de aba bewura ma munse no ye de etudwa etimi area ma no absolute confirm ye ma se Bukayo Saka extending a contract no with Bobo Kwaye from Arsenal na no Luta baba be try video man behind the scenes you know say no more modern contract extension no na video ni siete.
When we was in Helen, they used to give us like towels for the first team players, and they gave me Thomas Resistance towel, number 7.
Oh, right.
So I still have it, and then obviously I came and got number 7. My first ever Premier League shirt.
LDA lawyer di Irama nani obomode edin komo kakra area fa ba kwaseme nam so mane baba be share JC number 7 first JC number na uze ne esi ne nchen a ode eche no we are to aso din komo di edi kan no o kasere fa ne contract extension with Arsenal Boboko no say na Bukayo Saka obomode den se metuja
sign a new contract.
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing. I think it's a fantastic moment for me, for my family. I feel immense joy to continue my journey at this club. For me, it was an easy commitment, and I just hope to win everything here.
Who was the first person that you told when you signed the deal?
Probably my parents and my fiance.
Yeah, they must have been so happy that you're.
LTL lawyer commodity to Yarani Ajisa West End. No bizarre say, wine odi can catch almost a ne West End or say, ne mamma ne papa, and Obama man. And we are Rosie and Canche Arsenal for one maybe a trim no. Na konu mu edin but afi edi ramu on fie bebredo wani no ogidi so mo beje trophies outdoor na say ina no so obomode etime cheche mu.
What's the reason why you signed a new contract here? What's the goals into the future that you feel like this is the best place, especially in your peak years, that you need to be here?
Yeah, I think the journey that I've been on since from where I started to where I am now, and the journey the team's been on as well is a special one. And you know, I think in my head, you know, I believe the next few years is going to be the years that we get over the line.
LTL no si afiere kwedi mu no trophies out na no meje na boa mane makwedi awon Liam Rosinho enso ye coach Jamere ma Chelsea ne wakasera fa ma kukureya ni pra na wenya no wacheche mu sei na Chelsea coach no apomode dia atoja.
Can we ask about Marc Cucurella and his situation?
Again, I can't give an exact time frame on Marc. He's suffered a hamstring injury. He suffered it before half-time in the Leeds game. So for me, yeah, it's a real shame because he's an outstanding player. He's one of the best left-backs in the world. But we have Jarrell, we have Malo who can play on that side. We've got really, really good players that can cover. And the sooner he gets back, the better.
LTL lawyer commande pin perfect Liam Rosinho apomode dia tugare afa ma Cucurella ho also team confirmed by hamstring no girize okoro equally omo good players omo wecha omorena omabwa na ne makoye pa ede ama Chelsea Sam Allardyce akasare afa Thomas Tuchel ho the decisions ne obema Morgan Rogers abama Jude Bellingham atranche no see na Sam Allardyce edin comedy afa.
What was your verdict on how that situation played out? It's a bold move and a statement.
It's setting the ground rules.
if you take the biggest guy at that particular time out of the equation, then the rest follow and go, you know, might be me next time. I better knuckle down and listen to what the coach is saying and what the coach is doing. So the reaction then on Jude Bellingham, whether he thinks he deserved it or not, will determine on whether he gets selected or not. So one would expect Jude Bellingham to come back and say, I'll show you. Don't you think about doing this again? Or if he doesn't, the likely...
The lawyer command out to you also coach in a decision. Or be trying to work with CBC Akonamo on any Jude Bellingham and Kobe catch coach in his nyabotre. Na minya kwenya na memo huza mpa bono minimboye papa S Basa omo legend Gary Lineker so abomodi akasa area fa Vinicius Junior racism monsensema nei ekokoko ram no obisa se edi confirm patch ese Vini ne mapping semo ma ba bonte aba be kano omo boa na sa ne ma no eromo football ya dem boa mane man ko ye mfa ma football no say na Gary Lineker epomodi etimi edituja.
Vinicius Junior, having scored a fabulous goal, celebrated as any player would. And then, according to Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe, who was close by, was subjected to racial abuse from Gianluca Prestiani, one of Benfica's players. It will, of course, be difficult to prove, but I would say two things. One, why would Vinicius Junior and indeed Mbappe lie? This was a moment of joy for them to savour un golazo. It makes no sense, really, does it, to turn that into a moment of accusation and despair? Secondly, why, unless you were trying to smother your words?
Eltia lawyer command to you say DNT na players are kesi mi enu ti se Mbappe ni Vinicius be wa bonti aba be ditro ti ono entin se bia se eno ye de na edenra Olympic Leon training grounds on Hendrick and akọ tempa na wakọ join wafa the phone oba no wa time maza why late 1 minute o na wa hey ozo why late 30 seconds o there be ezi ade Hendrick kokoko ram Olympic Leon no owo ejuma oye ne ne ma de rama bibi bia cheza mpa ne ma na gena bibi ekoye pere ma no the major European League no any matches bibi timi akoso Spanish Premier League Arete Bilbao and 8 o'clock p.m. maybe German so no many Elche Eddie Abueni and no fewer Uramu ewo the German Bundesliga na and yama that they are 7:30 no Mainz 05 and so Bamberger SV and a French Ligue 1 7:45 from no Starbre ebe transfer many Olympique Marseille Eddie Abueni and no fewer Urani Chemiteria game back where because no 7:45 from no Sassuolo and so German so no many Hellas Verona Eddie Abueni tini matches are and Japan akoso yaro ye transfer do na ebe ram etimi area manamo bar digital satellite o madaroma enanopi e baba be ramu ebo ejuma no boa mane makoye pa etimi erma kama ye de honsem no eramu so no etimi area mana bibia de ye so no etimi ede ama bare kone de ye nuanom nkramofo ni tie message a Hugo Ikiteki Liverpool mo striker no abomode aka erafa Ramadan we see apel of baba na Daybreak to asera man komo se ni wadi era chi nuanom nkramofo.
Then your relation and your people make good action and it's like just be more pure than usual, I would say. I'm looking obviously to fast. I have a great month of fasting. Receive people at home, like share dinner, and yeah, just like be close from even more close from God than I am. But you know, even though it's not Ramadan, we'll try to be close from God always. Like a lot of people in my family are Muslims, so obviously it's pretty easy. Like they support me the best way because they fast with me. You know, it's like during this time, like we're all in my house. We just like share the day with learning about religion, spending time with each other, share food, and like yes, like.
ama ɛho akwanya and say odo voice note or text message any WhatsApp messages no ebebre on 020-754-3637 or the bar you can we are active on our social media platforms on YouTube, on TikTok, and also on Facebook. The stories, you can also read all of the stories on our website and get yourself updated. The Ubonkrata Nkomo and Anope Yade Ebreokai. Sir Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics, Wadaroma. And Yade Ebro, they are into export and import. Sana Millennium Constructions. Dansi hun niema ene ne ekeke ka hu nyina no wombehwe na omo aboa omo aye no pepepe e de amount ti agya ye boboso na ka kire di mu nkyiremu aba nkyiremu no achi no akwanya beba ma wonso watu ankomo no so afiri ho nti anopa de eyitiawa ye ka no se de esese ye ka no maka ncho se du fiada ye de ye tufo fi se futuo ye na afutuo boa ema obi abrabo ekoso Kachi, ansan me ko no enra menim se wote se Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly omo ekoyi presiding member no omo to aba no de dikan obi ani ho a onya number se so onya omo to de tosumienu eno nso omo anya de esa emra ne se yema omo nadu na nadu na chi no omo nsan mra na omo meye na ekoyi de
unse anopai kra ye kase mu no ye kenkan ho nsem nipa no ye incumbent na o sign apre no access still wo mo pen but there ebia wo ba be ka ho no ono so ewo following ni kakra na ama incumbent no na ne maso eteye nti ebia wo mo nkomra biem in 10 days time ne de na nkomodie binum akokoso eni nyina so ye assembly no eyi edie mu nti na wo matete ne maso na ama wo mo kwa na ye partial ama wo mo but still incumbent no owo ayi numbers no pa nti yenhwe 10 days later the ebesie.
Right, we begin with the Chronicle newspaper. The Chronicle newspaper this morning has two big stories. The first one's got to do with cocoa farmers protest mid-season price cut. And the other story, it's got to do with Mahama's 855 million cedis hamper for cocoa farmers. These are stories on the front page, the Chronicle, with a photograph of the finance minister and the demonstrators. The Chronicle.
Abusia, the Chronicle, the Bokratano, and Ayede share asie ene anopain. Watch enra cocoa equiafo edi any bresi abontene so. Wama boko jaimu ebi ebo one muti womonsa. Babia one mashanta de koko so aka ho ena womo eye demonstration etinte koko ede etia aban no ewo koko buo ya wahwehwan so no western region ho ena enra sa protest ekọ so a womo de kire aban sede esie no womo ka so mo ni je ho a na won mo eboa na se wama obi di nani ato so wa hye ne bo sa obeboa no na afei wama ne ha eya adoso sa na sese kokwa akuafo ne kire se omampani aye wonum ti demonstration ho amane ewo the Chronicle the Bokrata mum na finance minister Dr. Kasela to force so da ho a wa hye ne chichi no osre kama na wo se omampani John Dramani Mahama sika 855 million Ghana cedis eno no asa wode ya chede bronya hamper ede ama koko akuafo nkasa ye bronya hamper nemum hampers no ye ta che no ebra afahye te se bronya na se easter ebebe na se obi achichiri no kufu niam ahodo bebre wom na wode aba bechew enti mampani hamper ya wode ema Ghana koko akuafo no 855 million Ghana cedis. Chronicle aboho amane ebi anope ne kenkan hamper no se ne ye becheche no ne de obi abenya no ni nyina wo behu no ewu.
We continue with the Daily Searchlight newspaper, and Crossack has given signal that a nationwide strike would commence from the 9th of March because of delayed salary reforms. And the former National Security Minister, the Honorable Totobi Kaakyire, is hot, and it's got to do with asset declaration by shraks concern he's not been able to do the asset declaration, and there's a concern that says a shrag reprimand spark call for presidential action over Ghana Gas Board's asset declaration lapse. That story is running in almost all the stories on the front pages this morning. The Daily Searchlight.
The Daily Searchlight, the Wokrat also about ene anope na namanie ya wadi aba emu fa ye di hun komo anope no Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana. Ye trinity aka ne clock sag. Won mo ye aban adwumayefo ya won mo ewo enwuma ne atenaya ahodo mu wo keka won ho esi ani a na kyerɛ won mo ye clock sag ekuo no. Won masema wo ka ene se afie twa mu no akatua nhyehyɛ ne nsakraye bi eba wo madwuma mu a esesen company fo ahya ase ede san nhyehyɛ foforo no aye adwuma nanso besi sa abrɛ asam no makoka ene da ho eda paper so din na tene ba bi ehome mfuturo bɔ no obi anya na dwene sɛ wode san nhyehyɛ foforo no be ye adwuma enti wo no obi adi nkɔmɔ no aka sɛ meto akatua mu ana mema allowance bi sei no ahwɛ animu a emma no ama sɛ crosserfo no wo matire enti enra one must was share Eddie or Nadia Egufom. One more cost strike. Edumano, when ye beam. Cosi say, and penning for a bit to sign a mono at one more share Eddie free one channel. Now, Daily Searchlight, Eba no payer or rato to be quache, and was so penino, why yes, she papa, said ye, and so a guru, now you didn't to a simon and a toe, a pono, she, ye. Eduma abandia shannon, sir, almost say one on a year. Board chair Emma Ghana Gas na esese waye asset declaration eno mampani John Dramani Mahama Kensi Sudia se appointee bia wona bamu esese o ma Ghana fo ehunu se ebra mampani dia adwuma yi hya mensa no na mekuta iPhone na me wo shoe na me wo iPad enti adwuma no wo ye wi a won masan abo akire akohwe se wo som wie ye no phone shoe any iPad ne dia na abeka ho na dia abeka ho no kwan be na afa so wunya ye enti obi a declare ne asset japade a wo bia tudin fagun krata so bra mpanimfo na wo mu ho na totobi kwa akyenye ne de enti shragefo awuram ya wono ede ensusuye bre mampani se aso wura no wo ye bunani aguso a won peso obeye enti mampani ntu eho anamon eno na Daily Searchlight kire se ama totobi kwa akyenye to ayeso papa di ho amane.
The Source newspaper is the next, and the story is also captured says act on Shrag report on Totobi Kwache Mahama told, and Demo cocoa farmers demand the price cut reversal. And the story minority junks the Security and Intelligence Agency bill. The Source newspaper.
The Source the Bokrata no ede ora Totobi Kwache nsemia Shrag Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice for aka ho asem no aba en wo se wono mo ewie won hyehye nyina no wode wo mo susuye no agu krata so akoma mampani enti the Source the work krata no na e kire se mampani entu eho anamon emo no so nye paper no nto ho saa e ma ne nkoye saa Totobi Kwache ebu mra so ase de mampani kan ye no ye minister mpo na wan declare asset a wode asotwen be ma wo enti owura Totobi Kwache ono so emro asotwen so enti Shrag ensusu ya wo mo de abanyina na mampani emfa enya adwuma na wasan abo amane wo se emrahye bedwam won mo de krata so hyehyɛ ahodo bi no akwa ye bills Security and Intelligence Agencies bill and a minorities way ne mahunu sei ya emfa mfa so mre wo my Ghana enti ye de ye se ebo aban ne tuja ama no esi kwan pa so aye niema ebeboa oman ne nkyekireye to mo susu se sa bill mienu yi eyehunu faso bia ni so emfasi kamera o my Ghana ntie no wo mo ampese wo hwe na wo ye ho adwuma ena kokọ akuafo so a wo ma ye demonura e wo Western region eno ho amane e wo the Source mo.
Right, the Daily Statesman this morning still captures that story, and it says Security and Intelligence bill faces minority pushback. The other story, Mahama asked to remove Totobi Kwache over assets, and Lands Minister cracks down on mining fronting. The Member of Parliament for the Tafo constituency says there's looming scandal at Cocoa Board. the Daily Statesman.
The Daily Statesman, the worker no abo minority amani amakenwie sesi ya wo mo kyerese sa bill mienu no security any intelligence de no my nya papa nti wo mo de o mo mpene ema wo mo anyi ntum ho amane wo Daily Statesman emu na Daily Statesman akansi sudua se shragefo ese mampani empam owura totobi kwache Fisa wuntimi declare wo asset dia na adwuma no wuntimi nyese bo chairman wo Ghana Gas enti wabo ho amane na wo hwe ase ho a Lands Minister Yera Emmanuel Amakofibua wono so ene da hoi na no mo se kwasi kwakọ ne ahoho ebedru Ghana ha na won mape Ghana de hye na wo mahunta wanchi wase kọ empanimfo na kwaje mining list emame na memfa ntuf magudie Ghana fo no so yes ade no minister say wo mo nyesa biem ejapade no wo memu se timamfo na eye ho adwuma na wonya so mfaso enti sa fronting ni nyina won mo hye na wayi afri ho na Eko Vincent Asefua tafo pankro no mra hye bedwani wono so da ase ho na wo say Cocoa Board scandal bi eboboba dachi ehho asem ebepia mo bia the Daily Session.
We continue this morning. We are live on Daybreak Feature Television. The Daily Graphic, the biggest newspaper in our country, Ghana, has the story. Cocoa Board pays 1 billion cedis to cocoa farmers. The big story, President signs the 24-hour economy law, paves way for economic transformation framework. The Daily Graphic.
The Daily Graphic, the Obokrata and Munina Batine, and Opay, what the Mampani John, Dramani Mahama, Ennam, Nymphony, and a Daho Kame, and a what Peja Bill, no, actually say, a fade 24-hour economy, a ba asetana. A bedia kunya papa bi atena so ewo memu ya ebe frasia ya adwuma nra adwumade ne koso ewo abankesiem owura gusita no ene na bedwaku a won mode adwuma no hye won sase on sifom na won momfo ani ntoto a feasibility studies nyina nkoso na won mo hwe 24-hour economy no sane ye no a ebe ye ewo memu won mo wie wadwuma bill no komra hye bedwam ema won mo so gye etumu de na aka ene se wo mampani de ne nsa be hyase na wa science nature na saa na fe bill no abaye law enra mampani ye sa adwuma no a empanimfo bebre ekọ presidency ema eye ni kante se de ejebo wo ba waduru ha onyama watena se kakra 24-hour economy no enya abeduru ti sede nhyehyɛ ne tie no enche won be hyase de atodwa ama enwuma nso a eye bie no wama boho amane Cocoa Board amane eda ha no pay wase on matua 1 billion Ghana cedis ede ama Ghana cocoa akuafo gisa no pay bi frɛ na wo kam yete se sika no wo mo nsa kana 1 billion Ghana cedis wonya ode a na wama ye huntia no pay Daily Graphic e ba ya na mane ni bi
abofra no se na sika no wo sika no wo Millennium Constructions wadaroma ye ka kire se wasase na opesa woton no ne opesa woton no ani Millennium Construction eni hu nkomo adansie hu niema bia no oma Millennium Construction akwanya wode ni nyina bebrew na afi wudi usika aka ho ama wo mo edan be na opesa usi gated community be mu na opesa wotena Millennium Construction gated communities no sana wa wan krankre dan a opese wotena mu no oni Millennium Construction edi nkomo a wobeba na wabesi dan no fefefe de amount open no abrosan etoso miensa anase nan asori dan na mopese musi warehouse na mopese musi school dan anase asupiti na mopese musi Millennium Construction beba no wabeye no fefefe de amount mfie beye dunum ni ene wasom ye man Ghana oman mu babi bia onyuma ewo ho ene Millennium Construction eni nkomo na womra emehwe dan sie no eho asem emaw wo akira kwan ewo Bushen Nayas Junction oni won bedi nkomo a 0244 274 084 0244 274 084 Millennium Constructions wadaroma and nkomo yede about the Ghanaian Times would not fail us. They capture the 24-hour economy authority bill as signed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The minority raised concerns The majority has responded, and they say that Cocoa Board need about 32 or 30 billion working capital to ensure that all is well. The governor of Bank of Ghana is taxing banks to drive the growth and job opportunities. The Ghanaian Times.
The Ghanaian Times, the Wokrata no Ede and 24-hour economy bill. Yamampeni John Dramani Mahamad and Sasha say Abayemra. Nebo Kwai Amasa and Shishenwa one more de bond to 2024 elections in Umuno Asha Sia Jumano and Wamanie Abanti Mampeni Eda anymore. Na Enra majority. One more press conference. One more finance committee so no. Empenimfo hyiaye ema yewra Isaac Adongo ono ne kasaye nasma wo kan ye ne se kokon nkomo no aba ye die no se obi ebetumi abo aban no achi a minority for wo nka ho. They have no locus and sa ayi politicians brofo no obi a eya ade na ni ofiri ho na ni nuaba ni nua ni locus se obo na chi efri se was mismanagement a course so sabre na nadodankwa ekufuado ne MPP abre so no womo na asai niema ama sesei koko nkomo no aduru ba bi aduru no ti koko akuafo kora wo so bo bi a wo mfa mo minority fo ene wo se said wo mo si bro bosia gu ho ti aduru ba bi ni international capital market no Ghana ko so mo ko pebo se te Ghana fo di a na wo mo akata sika no so enti honti ena ama obia ntimi nkwaje bosia na mo se na aban kofa bailout metua koko akuafo ka mo asai ho ehe na omo nko enti wo sa anwem no wo fa no otontua ko enra Isaac Adongo e kan ho asem sa
Yegusu a yedin komo no ebro Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics Adaroma Niema Eframa none eba de free Ghana ekwa amanone nso woye ho adwuma the company and ne ubia elbow ding ono eye adwuma o adansidi a onso ode ebeka ho Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics we chira kwan Watema Community 2 Kotoka International Airport oba Santemantemu a Kumase Dichemso eho enwowo se car na opese ode ba o man Ghana mu a it doesn't matter type how ede ba no say a cargo car say a tipa truck say a pickup say a saloon car and a Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics sa na niema udi frama no ne ba o man Ghana abeton no ode beba wa asumdwe mu say wa niema so na ode ba be ufie yi a Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics ebeboa ama niema na ba their prices are very competitive dia no pay any woni nkomo na wonhwe emwao anyone kasa on 0246 760 890 0246 760 890 and 0597 429 329 obetimi so afre on 050 1314 369 Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics Wadaroma and the Ubonkrata and Common Yade Ebro. The Russian seem to have a different identity. A Russian tourist identity is in dispute as on the front page of the Daily Guide, and AG failed to make case against me. That's a call from Wuntumi. The majority justifies cocoa price cuts as government releases 855 million for farmers. Mahama has signed the 24-hour economy bill. These are stories on the front page, and a man 60 nabbed over guns, drug sales. The Daily Guide. The Daily Guide, the worker tano etwaso. Now we share ni mua ene wabai papa pansem ewom ya utobia obenya akenkan. Chema wuntumi ena edafa hono. Ena wase na semia kontamine one mo se watu galamse nti ewo court no. Ena wase aban lawyer pani one mo afeli. Wantimi ammo kwadu ya emudo entia wono chema wuntumi se no kwasem se waye galamse nti ehwo Daily Guide ediaba. Ena Russia ni ya one mususu se wobedru Ghana ha wobesa ma lie follow me come with me na woni wo mokoye enyedoa no e hunu wo ya Russia ni ana wo firi he na no so
communications minister any gender minister nyina wo mo joint press conference na omo ye no omo be kan ye se wo mo ne Russia abana na msi ne wo Ghana ha akasa no yese se abrante ne ye Russia ni kura no a wo mo kro mu mra emma kwan se wono mo de no eba Ghana ha so o megina mra bia no nti no Sam George bo amane se o mugusu etu ho anamon majority akire de nti a esese aban ehwan kokoo buo so ena wasan abo amane se wayi sika 855 million se wonfa ema Ghana kokoo akuafo eno na ye hampa no a na da obokrata aba akone ka ho asem no 24-hour economy bill mampani mahama asensan ena owura bia wadi mfie aduosia wakwa akodi etuo eni nubone ho dwa ama prosifo ache no.
Send us your messages, your voice note and text messages 020-754-3637. The Daily Gist this morning with a photograph of the Electoral Commission boss says EC boss escapes mosquitoes dagger, and Vincent Asifwa petitions the OSP shrug over conflict of interest at Cocoa Board. We are told that one of the directors is also into some business with Cocoa Board. Cocoa farmers reject Mahama's 28% haircut. Mahama ascends to 24-hour economy authority bill and runs for Jampo Sex for Grades pop-up again. To do what? To be Kwache's story is also on the front page. The Daily Gist.
The Daily Gist, the worker ano pay one also abani bebre na Mame Jane Mensa. Okwanchirefo pani ya omeya abato komisa wadano ena nimfoni edahwe ena wase General Mosquito watwen daga bi senka esese kwawo maame mfimu na woni mfimu dia na kire se esese odi na dwuma etofom ana wopamo no na wobetena fie frise womo NDC fo de enano Chief Justice amani obebo ye nyina achi wo mo still omo da so agina musa maame ne incompetent anamo binuma watutu ewo yisi atenaye no entwaye na Daily Gist akire se maame no ahwira atra daga no mosquito twen kra entimi anwo no fi se CJ age no ewo sa akwan ne som Eko Vincent Asifwa tafum rashe bedwani ena wode petition akoma OSP ene shragefo se wo mumra Cocoa Board na conflict of interest bi ekoso wo hona wo monhwentu ho anamon Cocoa akuafo ya wo mo se haircut 28% wo mo mpe no eho amane eda aha ena runs for Jampo na wo ye pani a wo trade ewo UG na wo kodi agrobi ma sa sex tape ne ba ye no akodawo so obo amane se asan mani muso mampani mahama 24-hour economy bill was signing in our the Daily Gist in one way.
Right, so we end with the Informer newspaper and we concentrate on the big story. Kaakyire 6Am survives Machiavellian tactics as baseless petition falls flat. That's our story on the front page of the Informer newspaper.
The Informer, the Ubokrata no, and so Eddie Kaakyire 6Am Abba, special prosecutor. In Daily Gist, Kasa Jane Mensa. Wahiri atra mosquito ne daga no saa na Informer so kire se Kaakyire 6Am wono so tactics ahoduo nyina ekoso owura Martin Kpebu wono na da hoyi wo ye di ombetumi bia senka wo mpam Kaakyire 6Am na so sija adaroma wo hwe petition mu no waba se wo sign panimfo iti bone bia ni wo mo ho to mo ebetumi akoso ayi wo madwuma ehun amane ena Informer edi abase afedie SP oda wo beda wo betumi aye na dwuma tactics ahodo e course nyina ena enye Machiavellian tactics ketwa ni nyina antenta.
Right, if you sabre call so betimi ne mampani edi nkomo akwanya e wo homa on 020-633-4646 020-633-4747 oba na ne mampani edi nkomo ne ekoso bia no na wamayen ate messages kakra yensa aka no maestro de no so ebeka yen ho amayen ti efi sabre call we are reading your messages and we are also picking your calls and the mampani enkasa anopay Daybreak Fache television so and yewe maestro
Of our messages, Kakra, Ewa Hanum, to Yankin Kan Kakra. We're free, Emil Smith. I say good morning, of Kojo Marfo. We're so free, Al Hassan Bawa. I say good morning, good morning, Kojo. We're so free, Opoku Just. I say good morning, my big family. And I also so etimi, Ede Abba Abedaye Wahanum. We're so free, Atoki Skyman, Airbender, Lamarck. I say the voice of the voiceless, Mr. Kojo Marfo. And also so etimi, Ede Abba.
Hello, good morning. Openi down where the enemy penny in Casa.
I'm afraid I'm going to for Emma Mohamed. Your friend is also of Casepa and Temampong. You, my name is Ghana, you want NPP, NDC. And Yama airport where I'm winning, Yana Mede, many said Daniel, who didn't tell many who said NPP or what Emma or Minor, NDC is Oma or Minor. The NDC back. That's also be meter or yeah. Now we're in yeah. Think I'm going to say a bank from the bank. I buy myself to ask for. It's answer you or mining one in a mine or dear. So about the NDC by anyway in the NDC to ban to one to us, but in your mine on a bottom. If you add a Roma or one way, now will be so entered to record there was I did retain mine. Say your minds with me a fan into my part at the extra. And don't pay me the master.
So, yeah, that's it. Nyame Inshra.
Offer. Yes, also a honum. We're so free, Nana Kwache and Efi. Also, good morning, Mr. Marfo. I hope all of you are doing very well. Yahoye Pa, Ewo, Ahadum. We're so free, Richard Amponsa Jomo. Also, good morning, my big family. I hope all of you are doing well. Yes, Yahoye, Ewo, Ahadum Pa. We're so free, Abbas Shaibu. Also, good morning, bro. Abbas from Gomwa Akwamu. And all the fire emojis. And so, etimi ede Abba Ahadum.
Right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho down where the enemy penny in Casa.
Your family 5 p.m. Kaseti Achim Akwetia. The bomb of us. No, you come over. Maybe a Kakra, the Kamse, the Freeman Penny, Coco for Onge, no funny between the Obeti Coco Bozokana, the Bodana Abandana, the Mawon.
All right. The line I drop it. As we take the messages, we are also receiving your calls.
Offer, we're so free, actually, a champion. Or say, in fact, this morning, you guys have done a human work for the cocoa farmers. And of course, the government had not paid them since the past 3 months. And I don't know what the government is doing currently as we speak. The cocoa board should up their game and do well to fulfill their promises to the cocoa farmers. We're free, actually, a champion. And also etimi at the Bible. Also free Mohammed Yakubu. Also good morning to the Fache crew. Keep it up. And also etimi at the Abba Abedomi and the Anope offer.
Right. These are some of the messages I answer. I can kind of ama obetimi a friend and man penia kasa on 020-633-4646. 020-633-4747. Na wedding komo ebra messages no. Do we have messages on our WhatsApp platform yet?
Yeah.
Say ebi oswa ye hwe na yenye ho adwuma ka chi. Wo story bi a eba nra efa won wo pese wo kosua de no wo be ye nurses.
Ai me hu se almost G-Tech for to school bi mu.
Ai na areho seb ne se wo hwe wo pese wo kosua de no na school no in the last 3 or so years and omo license no na say omo kona omo ko renew omo anko. Hello, good morning. All right. Yeah, that's it. I don't pay.
Black Papa.
Me bisa me ho say awofo no suku no mpese omo makọ no omo nhwehwe mmisa se suku yi school a mabofra kwa yeye Ghana Education Service ne mpanimfo agye atum ono abofra no anase ne opese okọ suku no at least obi a wakọ school awie SHS de se unim se de ekọ internet so kọ hwehwe niema eti school kra apese okọ no se o hwehwe beboa but yemfa yenua waba homa so hello good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Openi down when the enemy penny in Casa.
What's from Peter? Na asem competition me bisani say koko issue we. Obia sorry or say yentia koko for no old fries no. That means say ye kwa bobusia akwa kotuomo. Enti ye bobusia omai ni kano soro no. Enti obi ni wobetimi educate nkrofo akire mo se ne mo kano ebema omai na bo dachi. I just don't know why people don't want to educate others. Please say yes busen de kwa bo a misra mo muni nkrofo no nkasa maye.
That's anopay any dear onso ode abeka ho aman yama wakwanya se onso betimi afre on 0206334646 0206334747 Maestro
okay call
offer yo den anopay hello good morning.
Good morning.
Openi down when did any man penny in Gaza
Me ngi da kuma ke ngata kuli watu manko
yo
Katra meka pa ko ni nke ekano MPP fo na bro kanu bi egu o endi amampanyi on traffic na mamu na obu on to asota amaye na ye beto an ko coming 2028 that's
anopay Maestro yen to aso
for waiting the message abana I say na Friday we say Friday yana relationship and some kakra wo ho enti your message was hello I was just thinking about you and I felt I should let you know that I'm truly glad to have you in my life. I don't take our connection for granted at all. I sincerely wish you the very best in everything you are doing and planning to do. Please always believe in yourself. You have so much potential and you are capable of achieving great things. No matter what comes on your way, keep pushing forward. You can make it. Stay strong and stay positive. With Mr. J. Constable Jr.
I'm sure that it's a motivation message.
Motivation message.
I'm
truly glad to have you in my life.
And I just why not the brain? Mr. JD, not to say catch any own crash. Mr. Moon taking note of the number. Actually, your poem, your friend Mr. J. No one is catching your messenger.
Mr. J. Bay, Mr. J. Pacho.
Let's go to the other messages as we wait for the calls.
Every message you can we free Kwame on Facebook. Also greetings, good morning, and you guys are doing wonderfully very well. We so free. Okay, call up.
All right. Good morning. Openi down where did any man penny in Casa? Hello.
Hello, my son.
Say you also eat you and pay.
In my job, I cook what I'm going if you say cocoa, very good 7, 8 years, and I can get now, what you do is what
that's it. I pay na seminal. I rehearse some timi and tina 7 ye. But Muamuti and Omijidi say Muatinoa so Maestro.
Offer with 2 p.m. at Santa Mampong. I say our cocoa farmers should exercise patience because the mess caused by the NPP at the cocoa sector was too huge. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing everything possible to solve the problem. Let have hope in him. My greetings to NDC Ashanti Regional Chairman. Maintain Nana Akwesi Augustus. 2 p.m.
Right. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Opening down where the enemy man penny in casa.
I'm about to have a house home for you. That's a fish tonight.
All right.
Kuku hunse na mbeka na kalaka. Bato isenu kuku no. Omampanyi wanyana njia mafomel ya na kuku ajumane ya. Isiro omampanyi odo ya teni problem bande wini ondo da. Nti onyana kuku fo munya sikaribi na kuyajumane ya pa. Damansi.
Yeah, that's it. Anopay. Any the other Abre Mampeni, also or Aquenya, Saudi Mampeni, Ebekasa Maestro.
Offer when so a free and Abuachi Yadom. Also say nice one there, Mr. Kojo and your crew. And I want to free Presla or say also good morning. I'm watching you live from Osu. We're so free AJ Jomo Mercy or say good morning the Fache Daybreak crew. I'm watching you live from Dansuman. Keep it up.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Opening down where the enemy Mampeni in Casa.
We didn't make a free.
But you can say free.
Sunyane.
Yane, Yenti Wanopay.
Mbacho, I didn't know Ghana. Obia Pepe or Costo. Then so, Omampeni, I did Dama Ghana Costo. Ya Ghana Kona, yes, Casaho. Yes, now we 17 cities. And son of $1. And now we say, and son of $1. 10 cities. And so the baby, I do be a wako to be a born of the platform. I can't go because all year, some of the Sabu say, the dollar more ever for my baby, a cocoa price never from the cocoa nearly a price to cocoa. Omo price to cocoa in dollars. I'm on the phone to tell me the amount Filipino kind of friends, Manifest. I deal with it, she see the fear. Me and try to make it because of say yeah buy that as I'm for the end so be ask am I you yeah ko mun church again mu say enye koko bia say and to an say a price dollars na ba form the born na ba form simple money pantia say una mu tiga na mu go koko so na mu koko bo na mu che koko bo na mu che gold bo enti dollar ne ba form gold bo ma form gold so bo aba form ni nyina o so bo bo mu say dollar ne ba form no say de ma wo ni nyina bo aba form enti o mo ko fa ne ma wa mo no say no me 2 million ne kwa o mu fa ne mo no e no me 2 million ko me fa ne ma nan mo say ade bi say bia ade de what advantage bia we disadvantage ye disadvantage say koko bo no ko so me da say
Yes, so that's an opinion the other ever can Jumadie no Yugusua Yanimo Edin Como, Aquenya or Homa, Sir Oneman Penny Becassa on 020 633 4646 and 020 633 4747. Good morning.
Good morning.
Penny down where the Nanaman Penny in Casa.
About your family.
You are it. Bibia in here.
The map also, English are my buy or cafe or your respecting agenda. A very quiet for judiciary by Easty. By Easty, the kitchen have been medical and chief justice a clear okay, or Bolivia, why, ye in a floor. Sadiano, Metiano, and Hamepa. Because you see, but you may deal no do a Ghana hand and saying I put on our Ghana for Jackson. I said, they are really to make sure Ghana Hanum. What's over declare about over there 7 times. And I retain apart from more only a MP or one. Sadiano, I had you. And I all right now I'm watching it. Up to 1 year in a year, and you have a Baba Coca. And for what you're watching. A Cobanata 2028 the campaign a bad drama and is not a Mahoman Penny, my scrimmage. Said Sabina Pot to be no matia.
O my dear, something more. On one teacher, then I got it. Quarter to me, what nothing. Now, to us, I said that they are 3 months. As I know, that's the case in delay. The best from my penny. O man, no man, question, so that they are that for the at the Amana. That's it.
Yada se anɔpɛ sɛ ogye brɛ na wo ne yɛn ebedi nkɔmɔ nso o akwanya saa sɛ obɛfrɛ na wo ne mampani edi nkɔmɔ. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Openi yetio.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning. Okay. Benyini so oti yenka yenko nipa foforo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Openi da ho de ene mampani nkasa.
You friend me na we Fabian. Me kasa free banko no. Betumoka.
Eto nkapa.
Say enima nyina ba fam. Oh. School kase petrol price aba fam. Enima nyina ba fam, dollar so ba fam. Nti aba na saa e wo se kuku omusu se ya tete saa nema we nyina suma na ba fam. Omusu ne manso e bete so. Oh. Nti mi kase bonko amu de nkosoro na petrol na fam na enima nyina Ghana ha se petrol koso na enima nyina kosoro. Se petrol ba fam a enima nyina so ba fam. Nti se enima nyina so atete a afuafo omusu nti ase na yenti kokos kan so ona nti mfa mo man nyina eba saa na ahoto beba obia na nya nti ase se enam se petrol na ba fam na ne dollar ni na ba fam nti na kokos so ade aba fam timi so madwen che
Ene wadwen kira wo de ebae kachiri na ye ka nursing won a ekono na utie nkomo no a omo se e de ohawa ba na mbisa me ho se na uko sukuu no wan hwehwe sukuu kro no
enya nwanwa.
All right, the last person is online. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Openi da ho edi na ne mampani nkasa.
Me pacho me da me ho edi na me kasa ti akem poase.
All right.
Me again chene se this year no mo se koko yen koko fo womati yaketi womati koko so ana dollar ba fom enti no yemnya apotre na adenti na dollar ba fom na abdumayefo aka omonti o market yaso about ye for ye juma no just 4 months and ye dinye isika ta sika na ye nya 4 months no eno ne ye dinanti the whole year what you say ye mabeko school ye yire no be ye juma e die bibia ye be ye just 4 months and na ye di to run it the whole year. Enti mo say dollar ba form enti koko boamra form a eni e say dollar ba form a e say juma e fo so aketu anso anka o motete so na eboa na Ghana no ekoso enti obi a onye eku adwuma da no so friend no ka say dollar ba form enti no eku afo ye enti ase say ye koko no wo monto ne say de wo monto no emwa ye because ye nyina ye pese Ghana koso dia eni na adwuma e fo so omo Ghana no wo monso nti ase say dollar ba form bibia ba form nti wo monso adwuma wo monso aketua emra form anka ye nyina ye ntse Ghana na ekoso ene enura ye to di ukoko so enura ye to di dokoko ase afafo ye form asa kokko adwuma enye izo me no ka say me kokko sika more than 4 bucks e shemu a ye ntwi ameka matibie so me ma wosu a wo mo demand this kasisi a me ka say Nti you can say your friends say ya ti koko so na dollar ba from omo ye ntiase a fra ebin what nti say Ghana 40 koko afia for ye ntiase dia ene oman ye nyina ye ntiase say no ma ba from nti adwumayefo nyina so ntiase ye ntete o market ya so na oman nkoso ni nyina say ye nyina ye ba tiase
Anope ye da ase enkomo no a na wonso udi no esese ye hwe na yedi no se de esese obia edi no ka chiri mpacho unua bi ewo nursing training ho na Royal Nursing College ho
Dabi eho de me nua bia ni
na we kwa se me ye mfom so maestro so ho de wo lie mu a
Royal ho de Dabi so na me ya say school it say na students 600 because of administration the board of directors more negligence and more ignorance intino nkwada o metua tuition fees ai omunim se omuba betoa omadisua so e wo sukuu pom na eba be wiase no sukuu hu sensem license e wo se mo license e ma sukuu no nya krata adamudi e be kire se sebi sukuu no edimu no ene mo mistake ene mo ignorance nti mama sebi nkwada for 600 omadisua sensem e baba ye basa. I think say this is the hard time as some of the private schools no mukru mo hanom no I also mu take it things serious. It's not only because of say nursing government nursing training schools no mukru mo hanom no these students omu grades and also mo name be intimi afford your omaba mo ho nti no mbitime treat omo senya mo pe of some of them enkoda we bre na be ko Royal Nursing College awie menim nurse ni bi a wo course e school we ye bi a watne fie ko be 7 years ni onya kwan mpo na kwakwa akoye adwuma okoye ka chense school no okoye no se bi omumu duro no enduru mpempenso omu no ehwehwe ese waku school wa ha na se wakwa akoye clinical so hospital bi and se we wie clinical se we rotation na se wo pa adwuma of a be din the amount but ho say how many private training nursing training for omu school do was saying any year from then the government for no mu even 2023 2022 crop omu da so tifie e dey say be say nkoda na boka na se mo total number of students wo mu school mu 600 students etimi abad ahono so mu sua ade na mo negligence nti no yase nkoda na nkotena fie afa me no me ya
meti wase me mofra no de na nwanwa se omo nya research ana onim ye kure aze akwadwosem no dose dudu o yo wofo odo ba eko school school ben na odo wabofra no eko school no na hoodin ni nyina so ne nkrata asem te sen eno an sa abofra no ba so nursing training person ko na wa bisa na ye je sen no aka na odi scanner man no na okọ ese nkra 600 omu nyina ekọtena fi
na my school authorities no 600 wo mu bewie na omu nya adwuma nya se na ewo kan die se na se we no kra aboa omu be kwa akọpẹ fofo ya credible na ye se omu emu nya du nipa no atue ska wie se ye mfie 9 no wo kwa wa wie no atena fie yes na unya adwuma nya dia na sa no sen
yes bebre no mukọ sa
omo school
and omo private nursing colleges
omo school ni omo dia na ese ye twe omo
so
fi say deputy director director general no enra mitie na o ka say 2021 2022 and omo bo school na man ye say omo license renewal no omo meye
wow
but omo hwe na omo meye omo ewo school mu ho dadan de omo behwe am omo awie but eni so omo farm ofra in the year 2025 2026 omo enfi wo omo
and omo fire
and omo check here because omo ye aligned to Cape Coast
okay
Omubisa from Cape Coast, no. Cape Coast University say, almost say, Sa Alliance, and a Coswa, as a South Dan near maybe a dear school, no, who say, oh, yeah, near my said, there's a so yeah, because school no on standards.
Yeah.
Almost Omubisa from Cape Coast, and Cape Coast force to say, and common nursing training for any new dinner, and young comma, a kui, to almost or how, or choir, almost fast on your a year, Juman.
Now, so far, as in Penifona, or Moon never been on 1 to 20 you. Ana sika na obeji ne hia omo ne omo nwene nkwada na dusua ho
because na utie deputy director general no nkomo no a wodi na o kire mu se udru school no compound ho a pampan enye omo basic school e wo ho asa so compound yes Montessori school e wo ho na ohwe the number of students I do omo good dan mu chese bi wa table a omo betwere so kra e ho odin and they were wondering say how can this be a school recognized so-called? She said, what do you
know? Tafun Insha as well.
Nim baby.
Must say, Tafun
Insha. Are you?
Tafun Insha.
Minimum. It's a number of mechanical busy.
One of your mechanical. Send me a 7 minute bow. I said, me the bow, hope be so. Sukui. Said the old marketing. Sukui, who said there? We have a baby. I shall have who maybe I shall know. Baba Kubisu war. Old type of honey chain. There be Tafo Zabuzungo. Yeah, I'm for the chain way. And I'm for the premier.
That's a way of moral market.
We will moral market one. We really be the more.
I'll for yes, Remo. Yes, Remo. Mo pesuku ama mo anini akiri na mo hwehwe mu yie na obi a wakọ SHS a all to suku so de internet enye problem ukọ jiteka ubehu schools a approve na waye na ase o tifia opeso okobi because the nan fofo say omanya ha na omo konti no na ono nso akotua sika na okọ. How can you go to school for 3 years na unim say school ni accreditation saying
yes grandco school ni buka
abujafo ene fiada no relationship nsem no ehia ntia no pema mimisa ka akiri kane ansa na yadan yen ho aba ka akiri se one wase etia eye nhye se esese wo hwe no ana
enhwe de hen bia
se wase o ware wia wase mandate se wo hwe no
enhwe say egumu ahodo
njuri echichi mu se de wo hwe no se wo boa no financial
ya ka obi nhwe obi a
financial support
wona we use kama no ne ade mase me kunu maame ene one yete
nye one nete but sisi wa be
eno de enya mandatory but e bia once a while say ye wo hoyi eye dan a afe beso eno de wo kakra wa bidie ana wo bo amu ade bi a wo de koma wase a kire se o maame afia so papa afia so ntiji we na fa ya yi de na asa o de shaw ho se bo so me so bi a maje makatua mate bia manda krope ankwa wo de wo nim sa wo ye papa da krope ankwa o ha wo ye de beba no ene ya wan sha se kra nke timi hu ne se nyenhye
enkomo we ti se me ne wa na di Maestro lezu oni nkomo ya sha se ni na hwe nti ondimi mfa nkomo
ofa mu waso waso ba
sa da be na unya aso unya aso da be
wo fa se enson de bebre o ase akra mi duru am waso
egofo he wo yinu so
ofa so bi wo ho no a ohun wa no afro waso keke it is enson de wo bebre
omo mpese obeware omo maba
bebre
nti waji atum
o maji atum ni na so no ni na so yo botom
tina DBS scan na obotom na on so no ndoso de a na je nya asem keto akra bakachi o ware wia oyo ba ni misal sa akwan no so ukunu ene wo mma we investment wo de kwahe
investments maware awi mawo mma me kunu de so wanyini awi
I see
enti me invest wo memba mu because afei na wɔn no ba na wɔn benya gyinabea bi na daakye wɔn atimi edi wɔn ho so.
I see.
Mema na de nkomo ne nyam de.
Okay.
Nkomo ne na se mo anyini awie ada na wa ko bra.
Ene saade aware na be ye dimpa chese. E be ye dimpa chese me mate sika aware wo no. Sabi me no wote e wenye sika wo so wo so bua me na invest.
E mo be ya investment.
Ketri, ohemi ya.
Investing in someone is different from
ohemi enkware ya daachi de e be me man so ohemi.
Me ya obuafo. Enti eye efie entutu en kakra bi na ebia bibi ni a ayete senti bra Kojo ti hoyi.
Bet me de nya o pese me invest wo
table so no ehun aduane na okofie a wodi. No, eye dan a oba ni wura dwam a bibi free ne bag ni. Ebeba be so say sika no so enti anu no de ye nyina na ye be ma no bedi bi but me wo sika kase bi na me pese me de invest for that a enya wo be ma na wa ba obere wi
e wo family ni mu a
enkwala no e wo ho
ba me bi de me nye sika me invest wo wo ne nkoda ni
enkwala no ni nyina asi ho a
ba wo de wo nka ho
na bi o wo invest wo me mu
no
in what sense
baby who say invest wo bi mu
but no be invest wo no wa ware me na oni mete e wa sade sa wo hwa me
Yehowa
me mete me baby ene wa ba me papa kwasi duro ho say papa wo ba fi atwum wa metimi ahwe no enti me pesa me ne kwotena na ade me akwotena se e wo fi awie no me som me som me se biem enti wo na sesa wo hwe me enti anu no
enti me
na me ma wo mma enti me na me be hwe me mma enye me kunu na me be hwe
no say enti me show
ye mfa nya ho a what is that no ka o se me na ma wo me mma
wo no wa wo mma
na wo be say me ne wo kra wo ye me mma e ka pa dia
wo mma
e ko me fie
wo mma no me na me no wo yo me na ma ya ka no ma che wo mma
what me ma ya me dia
me na ma da we no dia emma
matrilineal system bana ha
emma e jadia
enya jadia da
emma
e jadia me fie
enti me nka wa hwan me nka aye kan sen asantefo de me nka wa hwan de me this na mu de me na ma wo nyo ba na
enti sa me bua wo na invest wo mamu a sanya enfonso
abusafo sankobo ya na ye dan ye ho aba na ya bedi me gidi se wo so wo de ode ebe kan kobo no ho Daybreak jumedi wo fache television so ye dan ye ho aba sisi a relationship matter nti Mrs. Ohema a champon ewa ha Opani John Amponsa ewa ha Opani John Amponsa sisi die or publish books or true books or sign a financial consultant nti usika semu ntoto ye no na ne di ho nkomo Ohema so de business woman kese pa ti woni ne di nkomo a obekire okwan ya business no ekonyina na opeme mwache yeah so de mo ye ne da ne nso ho ayefe
that's
nyame nshiramo na anopai nkomo na meni menu anu di ansa na mo wura mu no na ye de shat ye nkomo mienu ba de di kan no mesamponza se o wari wia se bema na se esese wo invest a o yire ene o ma ehe na o do investment na beko
yo ofakojo me da ase me ba me hwe topic no na me hu se ebia asemisa no enke koye ehene na o do investment ebekọ a enke ho no eboa me ebi se investment ya ye ni nipem se ye yire se ye emba no a long term investment na ekoba se oyire no broni free bibi human capital se oyire na bobra enwumasua kwan so aduru baabi wonimdie bia se odi sika pia na etimi kofa sika bebre ba semfa so a ye de ko sa short term plan na eye oyire no ene e wo long term plan na se o invest in oyire nese ko ba se oyire no so timi double income ebe fie na e twa bewie se ehwemo fra no etoto won education ni bibia yi e se oyire no sabre na maware no wa bobra ko nanim sene mofra na ewum ana ebeba no enti on that score of human capital ne de se wo de investment ko oyire mu a kojo na ne kwa soro na oyire bi so wo ho a ni investment no kojo me nkyirem sei se wunya wura aware mu a eniema mienu na economics and finance mu no edi akotene saa niema mienu no efre baako consumption or expenditure ena baako consumption na expenditure no etwe sika free wo ho enti broni be frɛ no outflow ena the other side of consumption no so ye income sika ebe fie enti se ubetimi abobra ewa aware mu a eji se sika ebe fie mu use electricity mu betuaka enu cost no free ho a ansa no aba cost of education to me yanko school nwie enti education wo as parents both oba any bema no mo wo plans to further your education to better your business opportunities in life afi long term no na nkra education eba enti e wo se wo hwa akoda no maninya fapem papa e wo nwomasuam na de enti a kojo ye kan se cost to amabobon so nyina no e liabilities cost to amabobon so nyina no emu bia ni where the income ebe fie eyi sika enti broni be frɛ no necessary outflows just say eyi sika free wo ho na wo inflow eye adwuma bema ana oba no eye se ekoba se bema no ye salaried worker bosumi akatua oje no ene ye inflow no oba no so ye salaried worker bosumi akatua oje no eye inflow na uka we nyina boma no abenya family income sika ebefi now income no wakote eye o spendings na ba be free So 3 years ye ne be car, you are on the path of investment. A big car, the obetimedia yeno, and it say ube save or bank. Na interest abetoso amount with an interest bearing account. Say who save or bank ye drum pempensuo bia sikano abeye relative capital. Kojo utimi fa says sikano a. The best investment you can then do a trade. Inti so ya abaye adwuma, so nya abaye adwuma. You have to invest first. Who say me dey come intro. Now I'm going to the realities of the matter. You have to invest first in trade. Adie bia in the short term no, anase mmeretia no, edi sika eba abeka mo capital inflows no. Enti sensuo ena abetimi ato se fridge ena abeto esi baabi na enkrofo abeyi nsuo akoton a enu di sika bi banese ska no ba beka o capital no ho a kojo omubeye du as married person ewo abusuam. Enti of course the question when it comes to investment the mebu boy ya eye 5 no emu bia ni why you have to ignore.
Me fa na se eno de se me no udi nkomo se be me eye wa asede nti wa asede no a wo ye ne de me fa na se wo ye investment but asede no achi no se wo bibia wo yire a wo ne na betena wo nkwan na no ono na wo di sika no ewura ni mu ti se edwadi a wo kan wo de ma no ama o de akodiga ana wo hwe ne se me mofrei ma me mfa sika no emwa wo mo na wo mu nyini a wo mo de abehwe me se de ya ye kan no
yeah over Kojo de wo sie hunu e wo book of nature mu ne se aware enka ideally reality kire se focus baako menu mienu wo trade vision ene say ana wo financial goal ye say media ye say when timi and distinguish we dia e was so far no union no say ye baako enti me die mesre na mesusu say who investment bia invest in yourself first. Whether you are a man or a woman. But ebi anamu mienu mo tena se yenton adansie ho niema. Eno no the concept of sikana inflow no ye mumienu. Enti in the book of nature no ye ni bibi say yate bibi amu obi se ni dwetire. Ye bobra. Ye bobra. Oba ne ye na dwuma. Bema ye na dwuma. In the case say oba ne nya adwuma no. Book of nature mu no bema no be bo bosia. Ebi say Kojo yi sika biya wuyi ye from the very day wuyi sika no value sote. Ete so akoto car na etie rubber na wayi rubber no waspark car na to just an inch depreciation aka sa car no na yemu bebra yenye finance no Kojo ya na ya adwene kire ye se unya sika na uyi so de bua wo ba so de bua wo yire ana whoever you are helping no se sika no in the name of liability eye.
Okay.
But the moment you call it investment, the capital or the principal must come back.
Okay. The only realm.
The me di realm no enti me bo bosia se me de becha ukra in the book of nature no yenka. So why wo intention se wo di sika ebe ma wo yire edi dwa no. If you say in the book of nature and in the law of finance, no, sika kura na spirit. Obia or the comfort zone emanages kebia sika na she. But obia or the pressure emanages kebia sika no ba principal no ba ema interest ebe toso. Enti me yire ne wo, me kunu ne wo, me ma osika, kasa no should be. Ma bobo sia we every bank ewo me dinim edi wura wo dwuma a oba me ne ote. Wo pese wo ye. Me srew bomodin hwese sika na nkasa beba na emfaso no fa nefa boa wo ho na enkoda no so ye ho hin hare. The moment you give that caveat, ebema o partner no so you oba so ye be ma hu se wantire no ho amanani amre antani sika no as an asset ama interest amaso a ye bechi ni kunatu enunti ofakojo ura ebusia bebre mu ni aware bebre mu a tie fo fanche ofakojo dia wotan ni se emana omukunu no ma omu dwetire in the name of media chel dodo na taase yeah so will be a phone calls I bet you make if you say pressure naso no ofakojo oko bank and okoji loan and a time na so a pressure omu de be man of the present year no following year unya sa amount na ahofama ni ankeka wode be toniema enya capital no principal no asenya interest abetoso no eye high. That notwithstanding, the best approach is you don't do a business you don't understand.
Okay, me ba ho no. Unni dwa onte ase. Very good. Me ba ho na wa bie mama. Ohema.
Hello.
Eti sen.
Nyame adom me ho.
Na asembisa kro no ano. O ware wie. No wa wo mma. Why na do sika dwetire ana wo investment udi behwe no ukunu no ana wo mma no.
Yo. Papa Kojo. They think I met here ahwefo mo hwe ye nyina na Friday na me kada. I always say it. I'm a Friday one. To do Friday I'm very happy.
Excited.
Because meda.
Aye.
Well, let's get back to the question. Why now we invest in after marriage? First of all, after marriage, a long-term family, how long you will go? The foundation itself is the marriage. And when we come to normal understanding, cry, dying see no, I see any here saying the ocean. And found one in a ten, the mum said, From no any papa, put me sitting in the out if he said himself, Fapemino, a more than. And our real first foundation of the wide family, which is yet to come out, whether there will be children, because a macra a chedi. And when we talk of investment in Susua, it's not only about money. I will say invest in mumienu first before the children.
Okay.
Invest in your husband, invest in your wife. A reciprocal.
Okay.
Because sika, it shouldn't basically be say a sika investment. I have passion for Bibi Ameye, but marriage can take the passion from me if we don't understand each other to help say Adenebekoso.
Okay.
Me a TV presenter, me a radio presenter, but my worry, me could say, hey, the way I go TV so go for home and in home. Indirectly, he's trying to not to invest in me. He's trying to say, he's taking it out of me. So that part, there is an investment there where you're free.
Okay.
So, the passion for Mumienu, because Mumienu invest in yourself well, there is a stable home. If me invest in you, you are investing in me. We are peaceful as a home, not monetary. And Maba, they are gifts. And because of how much we have invested in ourselves, Nkrano will benefit from the loving environment that investment has created at home.
Interesting.
Yes. Akola wo fie, mama wo ho, dada wo ho, bibia wo na akwan mu a. He sees how the rapport is. akwala oye happy. Parents are investing in themselves. Their money bo ba kuni. E mana ye pushi ye energy nyina mo omo. Obi se ma ware, ma wo na me de me mei. Bibia ne ma, ni kuna bia ne dru so amema. Empa so ne ma, bibia ne ma no. Come to think of this, when they grow, they will leave the home. Each and every one of them will leave the home. So when they leave the home, so if at a point in the marriage and then with the kids, we say investing in yourselves to understand ourselves and live as married couples. When they leave, we'll be apart. Because we shifted every focus, investment, time on the children. Na me se kwadwo me je me dream house to the cinema si fa pani fie na na pillar kakaka si tie limu hu eye me fe pa o si maami e ma ne how ye besi na emomu no and when I was talking, excuse me, I was like and na me mane dan no me penise and he was like maami ni nyina me ya maba de wo pene pa me nya no ma na me say e radra your ba o pe pink sa adra de nkinya dan bia and he was like no a dina when you bring your friend up as a BC near Tinamun, and Mritia Biba, and Clara catches here this because it was us who liked or who came to love that kind of building, and we invested to do it for us. And Krana ya say, may ya dine, may my higher pink, higher blue, no, they will grow up and tell you, say, Papa Kojo, what I know, a trip. Someone they will cry and pet for fraba. That is what we like. And in my opinion, we have to invest. Now, say, people have been married for years without children. So does it mean, say, we can't invest in ourselves? And I will keep on saying, say, when we talk of investment, don't only think of money. Because we worry me, if you bear my fear, your bear fear ye. Tikasam crowd and can your problem. Okaso pushes the camera, but whatever. But mummy no na motie ne die na mode boa se bra kwadwo abekofa ni wa die bia woni mu fitete a ode abehia me mehwe se bi nkum za die ni mfiri mu so obi timi ku passion. Yes, you can marry somebody who can slowly kill your passion for everything and you become a nobody. Wa bra wunya ware no so na bi asebe ugina simpie so a wo ye okay, but that single marriage can take that thing from you. And to investment, the first step of investment, the married couples. And money, chile, or moba, that ye moto for family, no, on the cost to us.
Oh, him, dear, no. Book of Nature. Said you all can and says, Mummy, no, I'm warren. Mona moha quaya, mobe faswa, mobe invest or moam. Na muninimuno, say a mamon quatentia, moeniaje.
Yeah.
Na ebi asom mofra no so na nya mofra no mum na mo invest wo mu.
Yeah. Yo, Kojo me da ase. Adia ba ko ewo TV. Ene de ubo nyuma mu eye education. Na yetiefuo yi ebi bebusa se. Edi ade na mofra ni investment no. Na ewo book of nature mu. Se wo combine uka eniema miensa bi bomu a Kojo sa niema no e the investment enenam one ebre nipa dodo na hunu bre se ebre ya ade a Kojo ewo ho kwa but Uber book of nature ma ebre eye resource ura finance ma ebre eye resource eniema ye put together ansan yetimia ye bibi no ba ko edi kan eye bre enti ade bia wo de wo bre ma no Kojo na the next thing apart from ebre na wo de ma ade no who say you susika. Let me be plain and frank. Said the lifeblood of every marriage, from its empnaki to its formalization, is sika. miti subio fapem kese pa yefre no pillar empena twimu ene abra mokoye ne ho ade no it took money whether say oba no na de brewo whether say mumienu ena eye contribution it doesn't take away the definition of the lifeblood called money in the book of nature.
All right. What you say sika entimi emfiri nkomo bia mu. Ni titru ne say o twempna kwa aware.
Ebegu na wo kwaye dai.
Abusiafo yemfa ensi ho na yenna ye homra ye ba na ye bie nkomo nim bio. Ugusu a wo hwe yen Daybreak wo fache television so o messages no yensa kan ye be kan ni nyina ma wa no pay ye dan yen ho ye ba sisi a. Andrew nana usu abekan yen ho ti yema na kwaba eje usu ogayo na tze
Oba de adaroma fiada foforo ama na to nya somdwe mu ti aseda na yede ma no kwan ya sori ankwane ho de ho di aseda bibia ye ni hia kane no ene nkwa no ni apomdie to aso di sori na wo nkwa na ho de a niema ne bi ha na wo so wo de to aso nyame awie ni de
aka de nipa be Book of Nature
Kojo
osisi kan ho
enye yi na midi kan mere okay era maka sika ena the third one ihia eye effort say me di me energy me didi udidi a unya ahoden French for kasem on say il faut manger pour vivre mais il faut pas vivre pour manger I was say udidi said ye be ya botaye esi wani so ubinya ahoden di aye ni nise wotena si didi French for kasem enti o de ko aware mu a pillars miensa e constitute investment no de di kan ye wo mre de na wo de wo mre ye wo oba o be ma no enkwada no abusuam ama won mani age na Kojo ye say define say obi take decision or take decision to be happy. The rational, whether you are a consumer or you are married, you know, would decision be a would take you know, se be pay ya na e pay ya we ni jim. Enti so ko ware na botaya wo de ware ye no. Uyusu wo mre. Uyusu wa hoden. Uyusu sika no. Sa botaye na ntimi amfa anigye a mre in the long term. It just say why make irrational decision. And for your decision to stand, for investment to go on in every relationship, it hinges on yema miensa, ebre, effort, Say e was so ne oyiri di nkomo onti bibia ase a e was so ka e effort bi nkomo ne ani no kwa ubekọ internet ro akosua ene AI aba betimi abusa se o meyire mudu asesa na no ka asem se kire me ebi a co-pilot odwene ho sei ana Germany odwene ho sei no akire wa adwenkyire bi saa bre na wo ye no so di 10 minutes wo phone no so a when you use time of 10 minutes afi wo tu anamo no yira kokasa that is effort afi eto da bia enkobo no bi behia se enfo wa no tra nkoka pa no ko baby to bibi che no the giftings in marriage afi oba no busa obibi a wo betimi aye be ma no so wo so wo pe bibi afri oba no ho a obetimi aye sa effort no plus money no equals investment. However, let's distinguish investment from liabilities. Say, yakase of akojo obia ye investment ya emfaso di esebnechi. Yakase obia ye investment ya where you should time, where you should sika, and where you should effort. Emfaso a ewom ne die. Ehanema ye mema no. Ewa awariem in the book of nature no. Ye look irrational, mama look rational. Every say, Adiana ye friend no enijie in our part of the world no. Emanu bebre susu se. Sana sina odi aba obosia ninti no. Eye ni investment.
Okay.
Enti a chunk of the responsibility now lies in you as the man. Take it say, obani ye adwuma. Ada onye adwuma ye ya mamre mu de responsibility no akoye provider enti se me provide na provision no in the long term enkwada ni sisi ya emfasodi a de breme ne se enkwada yi ko ma ensi ya kamimi capital me de ko pension no omu de wo how ebe breme abe minus no no ma si yenti omu capital no omu mfanidi na mimi dia mepegu ho no meso akokora me mfanidi ese me wo made bi kura me dia fa amena hwebe enti sa wo ye papa don politicians bebra old age no eyo omu time rely on their spouse or children faye papa kofuo faye papa kofuo ado ni ade obekoro apart from the man, ye won crofua, ye tia won cut to service the man. Now, as part of the family equation, no, one would the sa element ni shame in their calculations. Say after 18 years, emabeko, upeu, na naso die, say the minya ba kan banana no, ache die. Tudwani kotoso say. Okowa brema tum na so a ebi so a ukosia sikani aware a unya ba no ene ne ntena ze bia Roma odi akora no te no se bio enyado school papa eho na ewo ebi a wo so be a wo bo obra no ewo akirichiri enti the decision say oba no ne be ma no couple so no ebefu omu ba say ye de komeye nana atra no wa jeje wo no mani no eye out
mami mi say Jowusu say sen ono nso e fa no wo be invest wo mo franim ana wo be invest wo ne waware na ono ne tinim ko me da se menchia minian ma me no mo di ehie mu anka so say ye hia ha na otwum yi ne ne ye di nkomo afidie no so de ne ye nchi ahwefo adofo nyina na pe ma menko fie na menchia mesi be ma fidie adwuma to so mienu we ma Kenya se hene kwa break Kenya se na meka nya hafuro na meka na kwa brinsi ane oninu amoho na meka omo nyina me nana ne omo de na emu meka kwa break Kenya se mesi nchikafo no ti na se ku fie bri me ma wachen de na emu me ma hafu Kenya se number 1 kojo enkomo a na asema de atopa so ya asema emu odu pa yi na Mia kakabodi ono odi nani ahwe
ne ngoma num ho no nsem na wo ka no ene kwan so bia no nimdie ye mfa no faako kwanta no doso me kasa se asante kwa nti me kana sa na tete me nkomodie no amamre ta akiri ti me gina mpanimfo nsem bia ye ka so on se Kojo aware wo hoyi eye ifiri wo mpani biri mu abekom no wo to aso ade akowu saa ne adwene no firi saa bere na wasi mu ne de nti se de brofo kasem krom ka say till death do us part nti menya mabru mimfie twamfie no nto menya du mpani mfie mu na ma de atom se mihia ho kani na masra dofo masra ebusua na yata machi no menya oware oba na amakọ akọware no mene ne betena menkwa na onyame de bedum ya asase so nyina se boni bi ansia na hon nsem bi tinam ka traditionally nsem bi ewa akire ho ye santifo yi ye nsem bi a ye ka ese oba enya ade a wadi kofie nanso nka wo sa atra amamre na sante de no nanka yakọ Kristo sum mu nyakọ hwese ne wo ka o Bible mu ne se honkwan na matsa mathematics no ye obi entumi disprove yi say 1 + 1 is equal to 1. Oh, by a man, then who be quite a bonny year no more, you number back. You didn't think 1 + 1 be a 2. So, Hong Kong, dear, or bad in your same was a 1. Tisenka ye fasas, and nibi the ababe boy and ye dear no. And ka ye 1 ye dear. Near ye me iridia, ye media. Ye media, ye me iridia. And me who say, me madie, a ye masundie, a word for Yasundi say, ye hear warm. And yet, investment no.
Okay.
Kojo me hwe me ba na e my responsibility akwara no woni baby wo nenam na nsaman do baby a woni wo na asem bia na wo me ne yekope ye ho asem ne de ba na wo de no ba so a asodie bata ho se fa ne gina pempenso bi no so ntimi mo ne bra na ho han no nti me hwe me ba enye investment kojo so wo de bro focus na ka say investment de a ade a mente ase mu no me de sika bi shemu said o kan me dey effort bi shemu me dey time bi shemu na aso abre me wochena nti ye nanam kodo kokoo no investment obe kwaya okoje ye no be twani nyina be ma me a mama no dwetire so wonfa ni dwa no investment na me ba me hwe na school de enye investment obi say me ne me ba kwa aburuchiri no akohwe me wa ba behwe me enye investment maso die say e masade say me ba ma wo no me hwe no na obo ne bra na yenya ha no akokire wa ha say ni ntino hu ya na ma ya dane no akoye say me ya na wono so aba abeye as a reciprocal bi ndi mpanimfo okra ka nya ohwe o ma osi ififiri ye no onso hwe no ma ne sintutu enya bone se ma wo ba na ma hwe no no adu ba bi na minyi mbire mu nka wo twa nani aba behwefie nanso se wo hwe mu pa dia yemfa ye wontoto nkrofo bom so the other side of the world no boni ba akokra ba abrewa ono ankasa kora nto da ono ni investment a wo ye no buru ono kora so nti ne ba no wo ade na wo hia free ho ade na wo hia free ho nti wo hwe wo se be ya wo so be bo wo bra na wakọ wanim na wo di nyansa to ho a esiwiye na wa anya ne se minim se da achi bi meba akokora nti saa bre no wo na mehia se wo be ba behwe mi no na eba yen ya ha ye hwe saa ne mananim dodo ye hwe saa ne mananim dodo nti ebi kura fa ho kura na omma ya aka
fize ye sika sam enye
very good the sanet ye
ye boy ho modern aboa bia no ye di peja o si ye dia
ane nka ye hwe wanim se wo so asiw yie no na me ma ho odin akofom se mpani se mpani to sa ekọ mabunu di mu nti nke ne ya ma ho odin akofom no na nka wadidi but Kojo ma me ma on fato kitu abi nti ufi se said ye na o ma fato se mpani ji ekufo se bia ne akokra ne nkokra bu breba na nti ma ne hwe ne mranti birimu bra wo boye na ho odin ne ma wodi ne ma shim nye se mama test na yewrade afre na wote ase a ko ne akokra ne abra omo dia omo ye no eno ho no omo didie nti yewrade despite o betena atwen se ne bako fi se ina obi didi ama ne bi wo nkokra bom birimu ana na nso so ono kro na me ne ye mfato no ne ma me abere wa so te da kodwum ho no ma ono so o hwe no nti eye ade bi a fe na fe sakura wo sua nyansa na wo hunu se nnura bi maame ne papa bi ene pagya me yedi medun baabi a medru ene wo ma ho odin akofom na so wo da so te ase a ene menya bi a menkɔma wo mbini na wo de ne nka nyanhye
na se yenti ase se ene se wa wo ma na wo hwɛ wo mo a enye hwɛ se wo hwɛ wo mo so wo mra me hwɛ
dabi
mu wo mo bo wo bra si
wo mo udi wo mo si ye wo na akɔfa wo mo bae nti wa sodie se wo de wo mo gina baabi na wo mo to abrabɔ no so kwadwo ye wo nipa bebre a mimiti ya me ne wo kasa yi ɛna ne agya wo mo de nyame de me fa wo so bae no wo mo kogya me nti hwɛ a na wo mo hwɛ me se me ba behwɛ wo mo no e na so wo mo de me gina baabi ɛno na me kɔ suku wie ya me be ye teacher ni a me so me bɔ ma no akɔ ma menye bi ɛso akɔfa oba ɛne nkwadaa aka ho a me so me de hwɛ wo mo nti procreation ɛno ye to aso abrabɔ ne to aso nti by say nei enka be ma uso kɔte ase a na ho ɔden akɔfam na mehwɛ fie na mahwɛ sɛ hɔte sɛn akɔkra nso sɛ me makom de no da da no twa obri komfo na me fo ho kra si ye ɛte ase wo kuru wi a ɔ sɛ mehwɛ sɛ ma adwa sorry anope kra hɔte sɛn wadidi minim sɛ de fie tie ma me mfa bi nkɔ ɛno ɛyɛ ayɛ no ho te sɛ menka sɛ yɛ aseda na me mpɛsɛ meyɛ boni ayɛ nanso bia nkɔ no kra no so wɔ hɔ a ne wotimi yɛ bi no ene kra wɔ hia me kra bia nka gye sɛ me edu ba emu yɛ de ma me kra me sɛ kra sɛ twa mani kɔ hɔ even at this age kra so ahun nti yɛn sikasɛm ne yɛ toto yɛ yaba adwuma yɛ ɛne yɛ pension yɛ kuro no ɛma yɛ mmɔbɔ nti na ɛsa akɔyɛ reverse asɛ ɛne mikodu baabi no time aso sɛ me sɛ atwa mani kɔ hɛ machi sɛ nkwala no deɛ ɔno de ba ɛnɛ sa na nkɛyɛ
ne ɔhema di ho nkɔmɔ no ɛna ɛsɛ yɛma yɛ ni kɔ ho sɛ nipa mienu no munya ka mo ho bɔ mu dia na ɛsɛ sɛ investment na ɛkɔ ba no
nti me yire dia no nti na me sɛ ase a me ka kyerɛ wɔ no sɛ nke yɛ kɔfa bible mu dia ne de na yɛ de adwena kɔ so yi a that 1 + 1 is equal to 1
shall be 1 no
nti me yire die ɛyɛ me die yɛ me die yɛn na ɔsɛ yɛ yie bibi nti sɛ me yire enyina yi a me moa no na wonyina yie na yɛtumi ade bibi nke atototototo baabi na yɛnyini bire ma yɛ ho ɔden akɔfam no yakɔ akɔsane saa nɔtɔ no ne yɛyi ɛno ne yɛde adidi nti me yire deɛ ɔno me pia no a investment na mfomso ni ho sɛ me yire so sɛ ɔba na bɔso mu dura ɔbɛpia me hu sɛ bia me kokura na ni gye ho ɛne wo yɛ teacher deɛ na obetumi ayɛ because hin na apɛ sɛ ɔkrom sɛ adwa mpɛ sɛ me kɔ law school pɛ sɛ me bɛyɛ lawyer ɛne deɛ yɛn kɔ pension oba kokora nyina timi ya de kogu ɔdwene daakye didi ho nti ɔsɛ ne ne ho ka no me wayi bi metimi de aboa kɔ hyase na kam so me tie wura hɔ nti we invest in each other yɛ dwene yɛn daakye ho nye mande made de eba mu saa me sɛ ɛyɛ akyɛde o sɛ o medidi no moma obi di a bia wo ho akyere no mbɛhɔ ɛnyɛ bɔne na mmom ɔmo nhwɛ yɛ mu no ɛnyɛ investment no nti ɛtɔ da kora itimi yɛ mfomso bi the last day three we feel no say yemfa kwara no kwa bruchiri na aba abeye utira anyi yi na sa bruchiri na nkwa yi ama no na obewu ntem
ohima enkomo no aje wusu di no ene ne book of nature mesamponsa eka no edu ba bia ya na momo famu no ohaw ba ho fi se ase mo aware awie no na mo ani akodi mma no ana emma no am yawo no enchen chen se o tam wudwetire bi dia ma ukunu se de o kan obese oto ablabo so na da sika ba ne nsan se o de be kwa akomani se de ya aboka no o de koma ma se de ade na me mfa hwe nkwala no na me ya me mfa mo me bra
yo am se me wo fa e kasa o kan se mi o se oba wari a ka chere say onye den
onyade a onyakade a ne kunu dia
where I will emphasize is where we are coming from. The way I am part of your world, Africa, and you bringing it up, no, I always say it is very bad. E kan ho na ma wari bebre enya problem because all nyini nyina no efie no hu ni say ma kan ya san ko ofa ho ko dada ho kwakwaje ma pa no na san table ni so ko dada ho. So as he or she is growing, ade a wo hunu nyina ne say bibia ye dada eja eja eka de bia ye eja ti so yo ba na wonyini wo sa afie no mu a wonyini nyina adwene na ka kire ne se nyini a mekura mi nyini so aba ye mi nyina me ware a asodie nyina no eda be ma so sadie na ye de am atete ye nu nti na ma oba kwa ware no wo sha ase se wo wo a wodna adie nyina fisiesie di enade ti wo ba no wo ne ye fa ne se wo wo akono na busue be ma de wa yere be ma de mo nka ho mo nka ho wo hwi mu me mobo sebe mo mobo pa wono wo nyina no wo wo akofie aka ne be ma ne oba wo na enkura ho ofa etimi twe be ma tena fie hwe ne se ne wo wugu fie ma yen ma ya nkura ho fe wugu fie ma ye nya wo so ma ye je wa ya si mu ade pa gu fie na wo mu fa so ni wo so sa pepepe enti de ma ema ye de ada de ma ye ma ne ye ntete ya ye nya firi efie anse ewura ware mu na so nkani say yes ah it shouldn't be like that say wa ware wo wa neglect wukunu na wo de wada age ama wo ma enu ntina obi timi kwa aware na wawo na ne maame atimi atu abetena ne nche busumi nsia ekwa afe oseme nkomi kuno because from the foundation of the marriage they lost themselves to the children enti nkura na ewo no ehọ na afi wodi na sumdue ekwa akobo eni say yes
Book of Nature
Kojo my try say you be the couple a dear friend of responsibility okay from effort medike aka say adie bia ye de bre ye de sika na adie bio me bo ne ma me ensa time effort and money sa effort ho the moment ya mo be ye honam baako whatever the mathematical equation is no unu say tenkwada wo mu a asudie bi wo wonso wo fie ho anya hwe kro be sensu ya mama aye aduane anya hwe obe prapra dem enti wo no aduane na wo de ma na die no energy no e wo say ye adwuma mamo botaye as a family ekoso enkura no wo mu asede afi wo betwe no na oba no so ya mamre mu no akojare onu aduane be ma bi wo ho a wonsi ne ne manto da ne yire da eye sa effort na oba na eye no investment investment sa wo so be ma no akonhoma na wo so wo boro no investment na yebisa se ni nyina ka bomu a ekowie sei ema mo ye happy ana se ema mo ye happy enti fapem no se mi gina ofadie so ene me ma me die so a ofa Kojo be hunu se wotwe wo ba eye brofo na amana sesa na enokure wom se ema a long term investment na baby a menene ya adwene ne se emfo ani nto se eme benefit wo if say one sha a stochastic variable one sha ebre no be so no na woni wiase na me hunu eba a waye yi a wakoware a almost struggle nti da be no be ba behwe. That is why we are saying say Africa peniem planning the institution called marriage e wo monetary kwaso if you say ye di amamre a entangle emema akori say bema ni beba no ho so at the age of 55 no na 90% of the resources akowura nkwada na ye ne ye matrilineal no ye be ka say sa nkwada no o de akekire obi abusua zo ya ye be ka kire o amamrem so ko wo fa wo amamrem sa na ye ka so ko wo fa wo enti oba na wo e de ama na abusua enti wo be hwe wo ba de you do me more example in my case because I use Book of Nature me wo hoda me ye me investment e ye sika kwan so ana me ba ma me friend say akra no school fees yeah pam no I'm saying manom referee that must wait until I've done my investment. What's that then I'm concerned? I'm sure manom referee I can't explain myself to you. Enti oye na de tin ye na Kojo ofre me say oni teachers naka headmaster atiase na da be na say o ma me 1 month Kojo ade na me di sika wura mu no within 1 month no be nya 3 times and I'm say o mu ma me number e do mu de ma me na mpiato. Don't let your children's a long-term investment. Create a wealth channel, not wealth channel, no, and sustaining family. No. Kojo in the book of nature, no, adie bi ani ka wo ma ho e wa awariem. Se ni tiri koyeye no konya bema ne nsem wo bi e wa awarie no mu a de beba be hia oba no ne kasa dane se sika ho hia. But ekobase sa oba akro na no ebusua na woni ni kuna chechire no capital no so a entokwa bema na ni je wo sexy emfiri mu da sema me kan ubenya 90% of yemma ewo Africa omu be prove the American say se ni hwe ade na efre provision bema you provide no say a tipper from beyond her expectation e woni ma ho e wonu anu ho a wodi ne sense be board tirimode if you say makano platform bi so say oba emotions of sex no e tied to provision into pab so mu o say be more shower gift no wodi no ho be ma and say they are natural jantra sana ni chaye dey aye wo mu se wo bua no ma
omo appreciate enema pa
with their self into wahwa
we and papa and hanese
ode ne ho ebe ma into wahwa in the book of nature we make a pure nature oba bia honam eye ne first asset ti no ode ma wa so aye investment oba bia honam in the book of nature and no there any variation of geography say ye brodi say bibini oba esori anopa no kojina mero mu a Kojo se wa wo fa no ho na wa mie wa no kra nka se enne de wo aye few na ne ba be kan obeka wo papa krasiri wo me pass wo anka because your best what tie no okobo ni ti baye no your best what hey enne de wo sire man nyina na se ma mfa crack me fam ma ham unya ka sa word na Kojo I appreciate it because she takes her body as an asset nti ninkun ni triwi baby a wo mu cost ni nam atade no kura wo hye no say na atade no ebeyi ne ho afo enti se okosia such a thought ewo marriage mu a bema no has to be strategic with investment sa anya sa sebi yedua ma no mbedi adanse ugu so ma obasi kadodo uyi ne ma ekodo body obasi kadodo uyi ne ma ekodo back to the body enti se body no so be na ha ama na wo be ma no so no one of who goals so no ehọ na wo dia enye create wealth channel tina me catch you say a successful marriage bia no se wote income investment free income ma ye be karon ka save u save wi a u yi sa savings no e de ye bank investment se wa nya bank investment ya you be savings na ye ne se wo de be ba commodity market na wa be trade into trade a emfaso no se nura na agi 2000 ya enam side hustle ninti no e ko 4000. Remember say in the equation of marriage mo ye na emma ebe ka ho enti emma ebe ka ho no it means say mo cost of living no multiply kosoro enti awade bia cost of living kosoro but income is stable biado, it lead to discomfort. And nunti there was so financial investment plan. Whether say a yemumi, whether say you are bad, whether say a bear man, Nesikano, ye bet count to as part. Sikano, we should count it as part of the income for the family, whether she shares it with you or not. And I'm say, if you are 2,000, Mr. 2,000, could you come over and say 4,000? So our net worth, say, out of that 4,000.
Right. Anopay, mi jidi say yaboa ya kyerɛkyerɛ ya adwen wɔ ha menim sɛ adwen kyerɛ no nso ɛtɔ asomu ne woni ye nya adwen no akwanya bɛba ma wo nso wa kyerɛ adwen wafutu sam a wo de bɛbrɛ no ye bɛgye me Kyle sɛ dwumadi a ɛkɔ so nyinaa no obetumi asɛn no messages on 020-754-3637. We are active on our social media platforms honso kwa Oko Facebook Fache TV, Oko YouTube Fache TV, Oko TikTok Fache TV. Na odo nsem no agu ha ma ye bekenkan ni nyina ama. Gifted Icon Season 2. Gifted Icon Season 2. Se uyo obi a kasahare obo homodin wom enwom to ade a wani eje ho utimi eto nwum ya unuanom atututu ibia na cheze wonso akwanya ewo homa. Ye ma osa kwenya na moaba ne aboa wo amane ewo mu no ababonten anu nti Gifted Icon Season 2 the Street Crown Edition no ya ma ho kwan se obeba Fache television premises ha ye ne Bantama Presby na ehwe animu ye ne Absa ewo the same building mu bra na be pick a form na afi wonso sa kwenya ene nimde ene talent a ye de ama no emrem ema ho anu nti Mr. Kaakyire unua Kaakyire wadamfo de oben no a wonim se kasahare obo ne homoden enwom to obo ne homoden no na wamano abefa ne form no se opesa wo friend so a 0550 772113 0550 772113 Gifted Icon Season 2 bra na also ne ejano de adua omu no yama wakwenya na ye ne sa pepepe maye Daybreak Jumedie wo Fache television so na ye de ebre wa no pay mpanimfo a yato nsa afrem umwa ye na ye nhwe no sa kwan so maware mase wo ho eye ma sede se da ne da mehwe no ana se occasionally ene se mehwe no eje wusu kayo me da sibim ne papa mu pa ko se de ye busuan asem sitie no se miko fie ko ware a me de me ho akokan busuan no nti me yire maame wote ase a oye me maame me yire papa wote ase a oye me papa saa ne se me nso se me maame te ase a oye ofa me yire se ne baba na papa so e fa no saa bi na me nso fa won so ye na wofu bi na se de ye di nkomo e be a me hyase na me ka ba no depende senia efi o sitie nti nipa a o ware ne ba no oso wodu anihwe bi anya hwe de na ye kan ono nso bi a onyame dum mu maame ne papa wo so si so no ni awode wo ahoden ne won bre ne osika hye mu no eso yi nti ukura adan me kan fi ha maame bi a ono obi ko ware ne baba no wo fra brante na aka jense bra me ba no ono nko a o me wo ba akope ifia meti ya nyina me amedia nti se wo beka so be ware me ba ne dia e so betena ha na okra be ma wo ba be fia yo nti se be ma so timi kwa ware pasa na se kure kan che no se ma on ha no ifie kakra ka o ma mi mesi esi hui me ba ne be ya so be ware nti se o fine so pa dia bra betne fia na wo be ma ye no ne fia o just ama mi we ne tia wo ye wasinti de ye hwe na de hwe no so ho na etoda nchichimu wom a chere ne ba chere kwanta dem bia me yire ame kofa no ono na wofo no ahoden no enu sa ti ehomre nti se me ne me yire ka etiri pam ho na ye gidi ni ye me bi so won so a
yinshira nyaye ya ma wo mo no ye kai de medi nkan kan ne se ho anye yie ni nti na mama wofo omo hwe manim se omo kokora bomo memra mehwe wo mo me yire me ko ware ni mi hunu fi a me yire free mu me hunu na ne eja omo wo no nti se ye ba na ye tena se na me ka kire me yire se me ma ko ware no enu nti no oni baabi o ma ndo o ma sede nso omo hwe no nti omo ntra omo baabi adabi
na so omo tena omo baabi a onka
on baabi tena omo tena no hwe won se wan setene mu te se o yire no afa no awaye so twen se de o hima asi mi nchen ha ma me abrewa bi a ne nanim atwetwe afon no ne apapa na ne ontumi nante yie no omo na ewo no
nti se bibia na
so omo amodin akofom na ididi nie ma won bidi a wojo eye se de mekan ne se enye oba asede ne se onyini aba abehwe na wofo ne mum eye pay back time so hwa me hunu se nia wo hwe me ma me se fifiri ye no me so me ma ne sin tutu nti efe si e betumi aye sa aye ya eye me nti na me ne me yere na ye tie ka awofo nka from efrim fiti ase na omo hwe omo ba na enye se nti na me ka se enye nhye se ye hwe no amo abehwe yen na so nyame to omo kwa nem no mo anyini na omo honam aye mre na ahoden ni hɔ a ene ye wo ene ye awo ahoden wo wo yi enya wo akire nto wo ajeje mu wojo ye ha ye ni ejed homu ho so obi kromu a omo de onyini duru ba bi na wonni ahoden aban kora fa akotena ha ye hwe wo no ye ni sa na adapa ye betwa wo ha said wo hima siti wo fefefe na mene no ye tu ye lankrusa na papa ye kokruwi na mekwa oduru ha o hwe me ma me ne papa be bi o motie se de omu nura akora de no omu di adakora na ho odin na ofi se kruwi fo ma mpanim fo no mu ho no ensembe na ye pake ye lankrusa ensembe no mbeka akire obi anka ama wa ante kora wa chi ensembe no mbeka
ohema
sorry anu atu ka pempen no aba be gina no oba no kra wosi ye hwe ne nsa ye hwe no omo be describe he isu ehye no hwe ne mowere ne no ha nyina no ayi esi aba be gina o papa no maame de omo da kra nsu kra to a enwunu gu omo so wo ye nipa ben wo be tibi ye ka ma wate anka wo be gibi obi ye bold atimi pani bi betuma frew kra kukuwa maka che o se kufi wa wo ba yi wo hunu
o papa no maame na o ka na wase no na okay
enso no se me ne ko yi se ye me papa no ma me ono ne nso no ze me ne tie na se ekoyi a na se me honya ai wona na ye na so die kura bi se o twema dwene ba so se akofi na no ye ko papa ho ba bia na o moda no me ni anye ho ye nye ho bibi ya ye ba ko nti ye di adwene nti wo ya se na nso so esan se wa fa me ma me ne me papa se ono nso ne ma me ne papa ne nti no sa na ye ne se me di ka kan ne se me yire e ma me ne papa me ko ware no a omo so abaye me ma me ne me papa
ohima nkomo yi onu ne ya adwen
pacho kwan bi so me wo fa ya adwen bebre
sa
uba ye fam ha in our part of your world. I'll keep saying that because aha ne yen ye wo so wo ko ba bi a enye mandatory because say me share program bi na ma me de ne ba akọ to say ne ba ne de ne ka atwi ne ka emrofu akuro yi so bi o and I was so surprised say it was just a scratch ma me ne ba de gina court just na ni abre a woje damages na akra na ye den akoso no ne ba o and the way na asem ne tie no but usha it is their own part of their world and em fa kai ho no ba bia apanyimfo akra mu dwadu onkokom ye fa ha idie esesa na me kasa akone yom how well and I say how I will share would you show on so no I say oba pe de odi ba be pe me no eno na e ka ho ofa wo be pe mi week bia wo da ne ma wo da aduane ohima mpaboa wo chese mo bia odesi fifire eba edumre bi na wujaye aka hu ni se mnu na ngofa na besi bisa wudi bibi na ahyase e na isa de ko ade ahyase wudimi nka chem so wajaye wujaye sese enti wa ware me de ko pe aba ya ware fo etifi ye fa ha de efese wo obi a onsew no de mo no obi wo ho a ware na ahyase e mamma mu no wo ye mane ye hu dodo aso no nko na ya aso aba ware fi especially fi e mado so kakra na ebia kwa aware chese wo baba be compete wona ni shoe ho efi ni ho a chese wonde oni nim kuro In the beginning, there's one warrior near Marcus, and I may be say, who bet me a yakwe. Tini yom na making. A ye, who will be a fear son, oh, mammy. Was ukunu mammy, no ukunu so mammy, no, my ye, no come in or some come to Pam, a come who did they move to me. Na my ye. Na aso e mafie na mama hye ne mabia se ahontimi fa nkwa awie e ho no e san de ohaw babeto aware no kura so se me maame nim se ade bi e fe no occasion bia eja ye niema including Valentine or show boy Easter or show boy yeku yesu nyanya bi show boy yesu we show boy o birthday we show boy ti papa we no the show boy sem na aba fie na adwuma kita wa wo de show boy bi se wo emiritia bi mu no sen na wasi adwene adwuma no ho afa wadwene mma ebeba ho wadwene masetena mu se ebedwuma bi a saa sika ekura wa wo de ye ma akese no wuntumi nye saa biem ti media ne se ye na emom ye no wa hoodin mu ene etoda any other day it shouldn't be a consistent idea wo de beto o ma ne da ho a omom ye mpanyimfo omunim de enim se afi be so kra na mo di nka ma ka wudi a shebuku mu say ya si we die maame ne kwati nka che nya na je 2000 ono die anya e ka ya edi kofi adu akire ha ja ya eja die 2000 e bia sa afi ne kra 1000 winya ba wo twa sabia to ho to mo so da bia hwe wanim ti me die ne say ye na emom ye no wa hoodin mu ene bra no ba nye da bia na emom etoda na ahoden no wo ha na mo aye
Mzambonsa, Book of Nature say
yo Kojo mi da say oba Book of Nature mu a amamre eso ya ade ba kwa ya na edi akotere ewu Kojo in the Book of Nature no so worry a ye part of the world there in-laws no ka ho oba na busua ka ho be ma na busua ka ho question is eya sudie eda oso che obeboa wo ahodi afem anasika afem. Remember, I've defined effort, I've defined investment. So say ya ahodi afem ena wo boa wo no so de wo mre eni sika nko na eya investment enti so e was say me yes ana. Book of Nature say occasional surprises are permissible. Occasional. Kojo asedie bia na oso as couples. Se obehwe o partner me yusu oba. Se ye bema, se ye oba. O partner obehwe wo. Nenso eya na efe. Na oba Book of Nature mo a eboa ye de boa in-laws no a strategy. Number 1. Obebia ni dono. Kojo ono nwi say ebeka say jese oba ono pewo from the beginning kojo. Ye wo maybe o hwa awari enum no opew. Wono epew more than you love it. And not the only problem. And ye wo ma bebra wonam strategy so de nyano because not more compete and you know Book of Nature the reality of competition is also existing into struggle na wunyano and na wunyano no so no ono no bebre no in our part of the world no tied to the strength or the apron strength of their mothers enti se oya obia otai eyene mami adoya a cemented relationship no man. You say anytime bia sao bandi assembly be kwa eye distasteful no mami no so so.
But why you
Why hoyi? I know your strategy. But a deliberate, intentional support.
Because
the baby no confrontation, Bema between no who be and same be ba no ba ni say obeko. Now son or babeko no so in the Book of Nature no. So no mommy no papa ye fire. The first person they will discuss any mommy. And so you will be at a surprise or mamma. But who you be a mamma is steady wa caprema. Whether it's occasional, Mukwa wari 5 years. Umren she ne bana ba. Say ma. Kojo menino koye no. E massem say hey, obey massem janu na me ma de wanko fire dia me ye wo. E just say wo minister. Enti hona no okasa o say ma udim e abrantie bi so de kwame o ha me saa no o si me fa we mmerel or replace be ma no to o maame. And as I'm making, I'm speaking reality from the book of nature. Awade bebre ansa no ba ebinya the courage say me jawo no ono maame awie assignment no. Into the book of nature no ense no ye bi papa because of that. And yes say ye was said you the strategy you are using to keep that relationship. You say oba adwene eba o me do na fine, but oba adwene keep changing because they are comparative beings. Oni utini nyina no or compare na damfo ama. Say na ni kunu treaty no fa. Ama kunu ka tola nkru sa ama no. Na ama de na wo no ho a mimi nibia mimi de min kunu nye bi ma me. Enti se na damfo ni ama the probability say onya sikani a wan hwe obeja ho no e high. But the problem obenya ni say okofia yen so no so because you are good to the in-laws. That is one. Point number 2. Kojo hwe wa asrewa hwe o income o kese ne determine o behavior. Adia wuntimi sustain titre any adia ye outflow eka. Don't invite it. Don't invite cost. If you say medical can has say am I a rational relationship because they benefit in every facet of it. 1. Sex, open the benefit you can say. 2. Adriani need any baby a tasty one, woman the dinner first. To a bomofoko muremuba, no the number 2 cha. Baby a Japan. So bana and nibi first or no better. 3. Yeye matrilinear for no. Awarding in a command. 4. Osia wono oye na adwuma de enso ohwe remittance awo ye wa aware no ma when siawa and can status quo no below that our enjoy our relationship. Afi wu be wie no na be ma no ya be flow poetically the milky cow. Na de ye ma rahukra ni say ufri mu a no afra busuan say ye mefa na oma de no. The media put it nicely, but poetically, our homa mema. Now in the book of nature, no, enunti na the first point of investment. Abema, e was a ye, e wo honi say. She se wakra dear side that we nyami free kwa. You have a backup to fall on in your old age. Prioritize marriage, but don't exchange your future plans, capital, with marriage.
Mamenko phone lines no so sabri da said the moody nkomo no me sure say mema 020-633-4646 020-633-4747. Now the messages were Maestro beba na all the messages no so abraying anope yedi nkomo ye bisa say waware awie no investment no ekohe mofra ne ho ana na wone nete no enchen abedwafo akira adwen ewo ho saa na ye bisa say onsenom ebeye wa asede se da ne da ohwe wo mo ana ano nso abedwafo akira adwen ewo ho nti anope onso wa kwanya se one yen edi nkomo efiada anopa fache television so na ye we messages na kakra e wono ye beje na afi wonso obitumi afrɛ na wakyerɛ adwen o asɛm bisa nso a o de ba abadwafo ɛbɛboa wo na nkyiremu a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ma wa no pɛi no yɛde no nso ama wo Kai. Hello, good morning.
Yawoko.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello. Mentun kapapa, but my you. All right. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Openi Kasao. Hello. Hello. All right. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Fachet.
Mpachoi.
Mpacho,
oh, so yet you. Mpachoi.
Kojo Marfo.
Yeah, Eja.
Book of Nature. And Seminar of Martin. My baby. And so, my wife. Kojo.
Okay. Ose waye ni nyina bi nanso na ware egu.
Yeah. Harmony. Kojo nikasaro awari bi ya there are patterns of behavior bi. Ebi a the nim koso. Se wodi obate na Kojo she shows a pattern of behavior consistently a kyerɛ sɛ n'ani nye ho a metu no for say opo onyai no choose another partner.
All right, mama mfa ofrefo yin. So hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mpacho down ho die na yinti wa no pay.
Pacho ye phone la mkasafi
Kwawu afram plains yetie wa no pay.
Ana mira mami na ye ma le kai mama msoko. Isan se o how bi am fe mo no. Mama na waso. Pa ni be man it no. Enti ka say it's no good 15 years ni. That time no na o ko nsusu. Enti ejuma no that time na people say that you betu twa aduane fi nsuo no. Enti ejuma no say and of it make it. Enti ha no ma fa it say opra e form na ye. Enti ye ndo me tutu ebi okwan na no. Enti ye ejuma no say na. Na me di so na ye ne nkwala. Nti na no no try say obi say on na ejuma di ma no. E won nsuo na nti e ya ba. E do ama ne pan. Me kunu ko wan fe. Adan na be ma me ti o ko wan fe. Me feel so a dey am here another call no what so. Me obe fe back no be che me say wan ye call bia. Am say dey am fe another call. Nti o ka say kasa. O ko yes na dem so. Say me say dey no be ba. O ko di 4 days. And no buy all cost you the 50 Ghana na jai wiki. Many member man kasa. Nti oba e no. That time na me say 20 on him say about so na no. Mati me kunu voice our ne oba kisa mo so. Enya na go so sa the thing man to name the instance. Or how no di me phone. Say and nekra me kun me mabe ko skunu manyas ka mo ko skunu ti be fi te say adwuma na me ye no isan say de bia last time na ye di ska bia me ka won na me ka so ko fani ama dia maska no ase Nti me ne wo kasa sisi ɛne Friday a wo sɛ mma bɛkɔ school no ɔmo nkɔ school. Nti saa bɛrima no wogyaa na anaasɛ wokɔpɛ adwuma bi yɛ a no wayɛ bɔne anaa. Nti sɛ ne saa no yɛ ɛne na yɛwɔ me nsa yɛ Friday. Nti me bi so wɔ stations na me hu mo no. Ɛnɛ me wura akokɔ bɛbɛbɛbɛba. Nti mpaatwɔ.
Kafra, may I sure say a one foot to no ebeba. Maestro messages no can be my whilst we wait for
offer messages the kakra ewa we free Thomas Mauko do or say good morning offer Kojo Marfo. Daybreak is live at Sakomono. Offer my wife takes money from me before intimacy and I have been thinking about this thing. Please, what should I do? And Thomas Mauko do and so Eddie Free Sakomono Abba.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mpacho down where the enough yenti o.
Okay, kasatu sa sugar kwai.
Yenti o.
Ya da wabeda kwa se papa. Anopa futo mu de amaye no. Ya fa. Na sawi verse wo mumienu ma ni enim ne sa. Se be bo odachi. Nti futo ni de best. De be ko so ahwem. Na me ko nshira.
Dom enya kese ewa unso also Maestro.
Offer we also a free Godfred entry. Or say this is a well educative program. I'm really learning a lot thanks to all the panel members and also so Etimi Ede Abba, James George Riverson, and so say as a husband, I will not pressure myself to give my in-law money. That's why I paid her bride price. Greetings to your crew. Watching you live from Navrongo. And also so Etimi Ede Abba, we free Cecilia Odo Bruni. I say Mr. Kojo Marfo, honestly, women nowadays likes more money than the marriage itself. That's why I wasn't able to read Kojo Asante Iyamwa. I say greetings to your team. And you guys are doing well this morning. I'm told that cocoa farmers' money should be paid by the government, but my wife has been pressuring me over my children's school fees. So what should I do? My marriage is actually collapsing because of cocoa, and you guys are here talking about marriage-related matters. I need my money right now. Also, it's me, Eddie. I'm also free Hannah Owusua. Also, good morning, Daybreak crew. I am a woman, but I don't support it when my husband fully takes responsibility of my parents because he can't use it against me. Sorry, he can use it against me when argument emerges in our marriage. And also, Hannah Owusua, and so Etimi Edebai. Also, for Cecilia Adote, I say my husband is very good to the extent that he takes care of my family and his children. He has taken it as his responsibility.
All right, Mama for Frefwe. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Open it down.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, yenti o. Yenti o anope.
And common fine, especially a woman no, a foot 2 hours no. I find I mean besides and you will say no. They are quite cancel for no mutu for I am mutu and because me because I don't know ya kwa waliemu ya hu de itu so boni a ewu entino akoba se wo ofo oba na se wo ye no ho ade no mi se a me ya bede ho example se me oba na me ye no ho ade akamaja ne dada da ko se ho ye no ho ade entino da na ko ye de entino aya mutumu e ma ne so wo sa awaye mansa ko ye tie mo program ya me de pa bet
Abijafo na sem no o se enkomo na mudi wa ha no ya marriage counselors no om de say futu yi e ma won a ekwa aware ase ana
Kojo ye man penimfo ne yadofo ne ahwefo ne nyina ache ne omon se mama kan ya che we aware mo futu obi e ntimi ntu ne dakro nwie ade achi bia asawarefo no muhia enniema foforo na de edan de mo behia no eno na wo se mo fa ho adwene na mo hwekwan ya mo befa so a mo bekomo anim nti sofo a otu awarefo bi a omo mrante ne maba bi a omo besi aware kwan so na wotu onfo no ontimi ntu aware no mafutuo nyina nwie no so no mu free no hono ma mu pie free ne office wa mu si animo no oni ka bi kura anka ase hunu ama mu yem hye mu nim ne ayere ye ono obetima kan ho asem se e hono kura utimi nya problem nka ka na ye se de ebo me de na oye me wantimi anso ni mu anye no nti aware hu afutuo di obi antumi ntu ne da bi anwie da ade chi a ade sa no nya mo be hia no eno na mbe hu mu kan mo fa so ayeko ma me ma se achi wo fie anopa yi ma mi de ne dan kwa sisi me ka je se nkola no fa chi bi ne nto ho ya ahwe e ma wachi
ohema me sister ba ko frɛ na me ka bibi kakra se aware ankasa no ekwan e fa so ware nansen no enye papa obi ase die na ohwe ye ode ware asemesi ebi anchase no entoso mu kra chese sebe minua ba wo kasa enye bi a wo na wo die na meka in general terms eniema ye hwe the fa partner no we have lost it and obi hwe sika me bra wo ka otwie odimi no didi nkoma unzo wo asase bi da baabi ohwe fie hu se onua baabi kwa ye adwuma wo ha ne ma me sei ye mfa saa niema no hwe no nko anwura ware obu ane ne tempena mu a all the red flags the huni nyina but ade ba ku bi odi na ni asi so nti no osemeko na wo kɔ no saa de na wo no odi wani asi so no se ya de a entimi ntina hoda na ya de ese ya ka hu se ya aware no agu se wo se obey ne hwene fenti na mepɛ no na hwene ni bugu mu enti the ama most of your marriages here what problem of ka se yentimi so ntufo nkan wie firi se ene ikura niema me se no kura de binka mi minimo bia mo ka che me se de enti aboy no ne te no be ware no mfa woni de ankofo akeka ne the way osini ni di ahia mu. Come to think of this person, you are thinking of sex to be in a marriage. Asabi sebe mpere asa bibi si na be ma na ebo na nti wani so biri wo a wo hu de wo ye no bibi to ade na the rest is an empty vessel.
Alope yebejan ho Book of Nature. Sima ne yan sorry.
Ya chiao etiefo nyina na de medi twato nyina ne se aware ne kwan ware sa na mpanyimfo kan ye ne se obebo bra amenesi yi a Kojo efre bibi object of worship aware ne fapem uyi sika ne free wa sunsum a mesra ma o se fata aware ya chi Jesus Christ na maka kire wo se asemba wo so wa aware mu sefa yire ho sefa okunu ho a ono na so kire no the kind address the problem to Jesus na ko Bible num ensem bia papa na ka si eni so de bemma ye abrabo pane da achepa no pane fa bobra na inculcate the values of Christ in your life and your life will never be the same.
Abusafo ya sori anopai eja usu ebeboa yen ohema a champon ebeboa yen na fe John Amponsa Book of Nature ene won a wodi wan woda yes nyaminhira adom ede ama wo mo Jerry Amponsa edi na woda anopai yema no awoda pa sana opaki collection opaki collections opaki di na woda onua ema wache ema afrishi apanso nyame obeyi uye abusafo
ene omo ye me ba no na chiri mba sa enura na me ba Kojo anochi onya
onu su di na woda I see
19 February 2001 no nyame de no fem me
nyame ishra
afre twem no na ye college prefect wa ko carry of education
wow
say the obeyi teacher ni abrante Kojo me trin kwan na late we ye belated one enura de ono de ono
enti abusafo na watwi bu nso yadamo ase ofan mo de yen abedu ni osompa mo de asom yen production team technical department enimi nuan ma me ne won tena fidie so eye adwuma yadamo ase nyame nhira mo weekendi enko yie ma ye enko yie adwoada bibia asini yie nyame nka mo ho
your call again. Thank you. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.